Okay, good evening everyone. Tonight we have Division 2, the final quarter-final in the playoffs. It is 53 FPS family up against Oasis Gaming. I'm joined as always by Halcyon. Oh
Hello,
no.
friends.
Alright, let me
we
just
discovered
turn you
the
down a
soundboard.
bit.
We discovered the soundboard tech already. We are millions of years in the future now.
Alright, game 1, we actually have a bit of a banger. We're going to be starting on Braxis Holdouts, picked by Oasis Gaming, the lowest seed here. They ban Towers and Volskaya. 53 FPS banning Beery and Dragonshire. Now, one of the guys on Oasis, Gruno, I'm actually playing with him in the off-season Spin the Wheel tournament, and I've been told they have got a few surprises in store for us today, so let's see what it's going to be. We're starting on Braxis, certainly a map you have a wide variety of options on.
I think Robbie always has interesting strategies. Oh, Mediv ban, they know about some of them. Now, I remember one game we casted here that had Oreo with Resurrect in it. But I think it was Division 5, right?
Yes, that was Division 5. I don't think that's one to go to base things on, to be honest.
Garrosh ban makes sense, I think.
And
DC.
didn't change the banner. Oh, they're all gone. What the heck? 1-0.
Are they boot camping somewhere? Everyone left. What happened?
Wait,
here?
everyone's just gone. Not entirely sure what that's about, to be honest.
It also happened extremely fast.
They all disconnected. Maybe it is, as you say, a boot camp.
Is it because Robbie is host? I don't understand what's the reason.
There is a new lobby. I'm not quite sure what's happening. Can their strategy only work on blue sides?
It's not League of Legends, so
In any case, it does give us some time to talk about the stakes of a match. Looking now at the Division 2, so yesterday, Madness with a very surprising 3-0 win against Blackout's Booty Call. They will be playing tomorrow, actually, versus Team Cat in the semi-final. We're on the lower side of the bracket at the moment. Always late, waiting in the semi-final. Winner of this match will go against them.
Oh, first pick was wrong. That was the reason. Now, tomorrow, just slight advertisement. We have the most important match of the season being played. Team Freaks, Division 1. Do not miss it, guys.
The most important of more than the finals, you reckon?
I think yes.
What if Team Freaks win? Is it still more important?
I think if they win, they would already prove that the way they're playing is very good.
I mean, I agree with you. Definitely. If they can beat Hazardop's Ultralisk and Co. with their Smoke and Mirrors gameplay, it will be, I think, maybe one of the biggest upsets of had Division 1 for quite some time. In any case, now we have fixed the draft, or I got the teams to swap sides, and I guess we didn't fix the first bit. In any case, Mediv ban still there for Oasis. So if you had 2 or 3 weeks to prepare for a game against a team that on paper is a lot stronger than you, what are you doing on Braxis?
Something with Sylvanus probably, and just try to end with the first objective, or at least get a keep.
Just win the game before they can team fight. Is that the plan?
Yeah, pretty much. I wouldn't run any 1-3-1 and some of these slightly complicated strat. I think just drafting a very strong 4-man is enough on this map. And also an offlaner that can 1v1 for the point. Usually Rex are very strong. Some others exist as well.
Next up, quite strong. It's going to be Hogger that's banned though by Oasis. 53 FPS with the first pick.
I like Junkrat first pick, yes.
Boom.
Oh,
Look at him go.
the verdict. I think this allows you to stay flexible. You can do 1-3-1 with the Junkrat on bot, or you can also do a strong 4-man with the Junkrat.
We'll see later what the plan is, as we have our answer. We are playing Alex Mephisto on Barax's holdout.
They're going for the bounty, for the Banshee, the Banshee bounty.
I'm not paying up if they do this.
I would like a 1-3-1 now, just to avoid fighting Mephisto. Like, I don't know, Muradin, Cho'Gao selected.
Well, this has certainly turned into quite the experience. What's your opinion on the Cho'Gao versus Alex Mephisto matchup?
How many CD reductions are there if you hit Cho'Gao?
It's just one.
It's
It's one
one
response
hero,
for the
right?
resets.
So in theory, it's very good, right?
Yeah. And often when you play Cho'Gao, you don't really care how much the enemy team wants to fight into you because you're just better at the brawling. And Alex Mephisto is a team comp that only knows how to brawl for the most part, so I kind of like the response. Do you know if they play a lot of Cho'Gao to these guys?
No, sorry. Never seen them on Cho'Gao.
Going to be Oriel as well as Diablo ban. I'm not sure. I guess it's just for the globe synergy, right, with the Devil's Due. Typically, against Cho'Gao, the best hero in any role you can pick is Stukov for the massive shove. And we're seeing a similar idea here. Two heroes that can remove Cho'Gao from the board. Anubak and Imperius picked here for Oasis.
Anub is good on this map for sure, with the Beatles, and Imp solo wins most 1v1s. Almost all of them, I think, with the right build, right?
If you pick the press forward, you can do quite a lot of work. The normal response is to try and out wave clear him, but without Sunset's locking Yrel, this looks quite good for Imperius, I think, and then Anduin will be the support.
Yrel against him, I don't think she can win on top.
I mean, it seems very difficult. Sure, you have the armor every time you cast a spell, but that guy's just perma-healing, and here's Malphite as well. It might be 4-man Imperius, actually. Get the press forward glows from Alex Charles once she's finished the 15 globe quest. That might be what we're seeing here. What do you think? Well, I was promised spiciness, and the teams are definitely delivering so far.
Yes, already.
Who's going to win, though?
Game. 16 Cho'Gao, 16 Mephisto. I think Cho'Gao is stronger, right?
Yeah,
So
I mean, personally, I'm
say...
leaning towards the Cho'Gao. Now, quite a
Same.
few melees on Oasis, so they might just be able to play the map in the later stages. drag them around between the points. We will see what happens. There's a prediction up in the chat. As game number 1 of this best of 5, we have quite the draft here for us. Blue team, 53 FPS family. Bus driver is Junkrat. Robbie is Goal. First is Cho. They're playing as Fernobi. Lex is Anduin, and Virus Sunset is Urel. Red team, Oasis Gaming, Alex is Mephisto, Gruno, Alex Straza. Udregoch is the 4-man Imperius, Wardred, Anubrak, and Witcher will be Malfail. And I was wrong actually. It's because it's the Malfail in the top lane. Urel going to go for Murad's Insight for healing on the spells. And we do have W Mephisto as the choice of the level 1 here.
Imp, first spear.
Oh, the knockback. Drake could be in trouble here, trying to land the Mine's Bush Drive to finish him off. Getting on the renewal, surviving for now, having to pull out Fernobi actually. Imperius manages to get away with that one.
Junkrat free hitting the whole time, but the damage is not that high, and it's also getting nerfed in the next Heroes of the Storm patch.
Yes, apparently we get patches. Wardred going to step on the trap here. No concussion mine used. Here we are. Imperius somehow not hit by that. I'm not sure about that interaction. As Cho'Gath not going to get the camp. A little surprised they even went for it, to be honest.
No rotations from the offlaners so far.
I mean, this 1v1, Witcher should just win this. Malfail, very nice against the Real pick. Maybe, I'm not even sure how you change it later, as Shove got abused there by Fernobi, gets away from the crowd control. Bottom point very much in favor of Oasis at the moment. Much stronger in the other game, not needing the towers. Witcher is down here fighting a bus driver. There's the spear from Imperius. First blood to Oasis Gaming.
Very nice. The game is starting very good for them, but 0 camps done so far from any of the teams.
I mean, it's difficult, right? If they step off to do the camps, it means giving control of the points. And yeah, we were talking about how strong the Cho'Gath can be later, but it looks like they are struggling a bit in the early stages. The drag, there's the spear onto both of them again. Imperius finding the mark so far. We do indeed have press forward level 4. Gotta be enjoying the armor and a lot of regen as Imperius. And now Bus Driver's in the top lane here, trying to go after Witcher.
Not enough.
Oh, very close actually in the end there.
And there was a 69 at some point there on his health bar. Depending on your age, you think it's funny or not.
Well, some people say it's nice, but what might be even nicer is the push for Alex and Fencer getting down in bottom lane. They've gotten the wall. There's no response top lane, just reset on Virus after getting the Malfail out.
32% for them so far. Mephisto already with massive damage.
And going in again and again. We were scared about the resets, but it's just fine at the moment. I'm not sure. Oh, there's the shove from Robbie. Here's the siege on the bottom lane. They are not willing to contest this FPS family. Bus Driver staying in top lane. Dragon is used by Guodo. Gonna save a back. And there was a kill in the top lane. I'm not quite sure how you end up there as Malfail Witcher. Your team is doing so much on the bomb side map, you just have to survive, get the experience.
Maybe it was a mine.
Yeah, maybe it was Junkrat, because I mean, how do you even get hit by the mine, bro? You just AFK, your guys have gotten half of the fort, it's so good for you. XP is actually in the favor, despite everything, of the FPS family.
I'm not sure how they plan to hold this fort. I don't think...
I mean, they can't hold it, right?
I think they needed the Junkrat there to clear the waves, so that...
Well, early on, things weren't looking good for them in the 4v4, so they decided not to fight it, I suppose. I mean, it's gonna get worse now. Gonna finish the level 1 quest, gonna be dropping regen gobes for the rest of the team. Woodred going quite deep here. Spear from Anduin as well. They might be looking for the Anduin kill. Dex able to walk past, goes into prayer, but there's not enough healing to survive. Another kill over to Oasis.
Nice synergy there. Noob stuns into spear. A lot of CC. A very long time. Oh, this is one of my favorite derail talents. The speed on hammer.
Just around it, Ram.
I remember the patch they made it like this. Everyone was running around the whole map.
Now, which has maybe been caught here. Robbie in the area doing the damage as goal. There's body blocking, but going to Rage Strike over. Not enough for Switch taken down. Rest of the Oasis simply taking camps.
Maybe this answers some of the questions how he died. This time there was no mine. But objective slowly going the way of Oasis.
Going back in for another fight. Bus driver clearing bot lanes 4v4 at the moment. Dragon available 10 seconds. They're going to hold on to top lane. Witcher respawning, moving towards bottom. I mean, there's Junkrat traps on here, but Bus driver can't contest us in a 1v1.
It will be 100% objective, I think, for Oasis. I just hope we don't get to watch Mephisto every game, because that hero we've mentioned already.
He has a habit of winning, to say the least. Is moving now into the top lane. The push continues from Oasis. FPS, we're not really seeing an answer to it. Going after Witcher, but below the XP's even, the structures are absolutely not. Now Dragon's just been used by Guano to siege up here. And it's looking pretty good for the red team, actually, all things considered. Witcher still trying to play in the 2v1. I think there's no need to do any of this. You have such a good advantage up here. The only way it can go bad is if you die on the other lane.
Yeah, I think the correct strategy is AFK behind gate at all times.
Yeah, and now it's the second fort going. And with this, there's no way for the blue team to step up and contest without walking into this death ball that Oasis Gaming have now. Level 10, they're going to get bottom point. It looks like they will get 100 to 14%, even taking the camp here. Now, maybe this is a little bit much. As level 10 here, Cocoon on Uriel right away, going into all the spells, trying to do things, but the light bomb not really connecting. Now we're turning around with Mephisto. That's used by Cho'Gall. Uriel holding the point, but now you need to get the hell out of there. That fight was a disaster for the blue team.
To be honest, I don't know exactly how Cho'Gall works. I only know that 16 is very strong, but
well,
it didn't look like the ultimate's connected there.
Well, no, they seem to be. Hang on, Ken Dap, he's managed to save himself. Now maybe going to turn it around. Drake gets the life binder to survive. Virus Sunset down to about 400, but will survive. Here's the Zergwave pushing onto the keep. Another spear from Imperius. He's not missing these ones inside us. Cho'Gall has gone for the Hammer Twilight, not for the Upheaval, which I think is what I would have expected with Light Bomb follow-up. Now Junkrat, Bus Driver, he's been rooted up. No pull from Lex to get him out. Just healing up for now. Here's Virus Sunset back in the action. Then can't win these fights though, actually, the Cho'Gall team. The brawling, very good for the globes, for Mephisto, for press forwards. And for Oasis Gaming is now at another last rights. That guy, he uses Twisted Never, but Cho'Gall is still Cho'Gone.
And the spheres are connecting the Mephisto with the damage at all times. Consistent, high damage. And now Dragon after the keep is dead. Are they trying to end?
I mean, we'll see what happens. Bus Driver saved there by the desperate player, but in goes Wardred. Double stun from him. Light Bomb, Anduin cannot survive. Benobi have returned. I don't think you're ending here. Ah. Disconnect.
My prediction almost came true.
They nearly ended with the first. I mean, you predicted they would go for a strategy to win with the first wave.
I just didn't think
I
it
don't think it'd be with Mephisto.
Yes, exactly. Alex Mephisto.
I mean, I agree with you. I don't want to see 3 or maybe even 5 games of this combo, but for game number 1, it's done quite a lot for them on Access. I think I was expecting a bit more from the side of Cho'Gall.
Oh, already? We're almost back into the action already. Quick DC. Maybe some animal did something to the cables. Who knows? Malta is on hard camp, which means they're not trying to end.
I mean, they're playing with Mephisto, Imperius, and Malthael. It might be one of the lowest siege damage comps in the game. Kidnap.
Oh,
Not gonna hit. And they really are overstaying their welcome, I think, as the respawns are coming in. Virus Sunset trying to make a play. Root hits only onto Cho'Gall. Alex not really finding the one he wanted. Uriel in the backline, not really doing anything though, just needing to leave now. As for Nobi, dodging that stun. Spear way too fast, and Bus Driver's just killed. Now Cocoon on the Cho'Gall. Lexi's not looking to assist, it seems. Has the pull. There's stun actually from Virus. Pull used now, but Anduin gonna need to walk it out. They really are trying, but the composition does not allow them to end here.
Malta joined eventually. He had so much time to do a hard camp and join. I mean, I felt it was possible for them to just stay in the base, but
they're not done yet. The going in is free here. Anduin and Cho'Gall. I'm not sure about this one. The 5 just turn around and say that's not allowed. Down goes Cho'Gall. And now it's probably a boss for them.
both some camps, and I think next objective will be the doom of Robbie and 53 FPS. I keep saying Robbie because in my mind the team is Robbie cannot be not 53 FPS, but
It's a Robbie's team, just like it's Freaks' team.
yes. Another camp to level it.
Now, what's the plan from here? You have to fight to a boss, you have to fight into other camps. Berserk's coming, there's no way you can survive if they get it. Do you just say, screw it, we're fighting you? It hasn't worked for them so far in this game.
I don't think something will change with level 13, right? Junkrat has the self-mine range, CD.
There is one
This
thing
is
that's
not
different.
even-
There is Molten Block for Cho'Gall, so they can't just rely on last rights to finish him off. I think with a nearly 3-level lead, they don't need to use such gimmicks as the boss and the Hellbats. They're making pretty good work of his keep. I mean, you can almost win at this point if you just let FPS get the Zerg, and then your half progress might be enough to run it down and end the game.
Yeah, I think with the dragon and level 16, it will be easy for them.
Your Dreg may be caught out, but Fenobi can't really decide where to go. The Kidnap buying some time before the Imperius as he gets over the wall with a spear. That was a few ultimates used. Light Bomb, Reptire, and Twisting Nether, all from the FPS family. Now ready to bomb side. They want to kill this Imperius, but he's got to have some Zerg to help him out in just a moment. Your Dreg is gone, but he's saying worth.
The fight's still not over. Cocoon available.
Oh, fighting the Zerg
will-
wave, this could be a huge disaster for them. Just Cocoon anyone. Robbie, last right, there's the multi-block as said previously. Pulled out to dodge away from Journey of Hate, but how does he do it from this point? Short of
I don't
45, but it's a full Zerg wave on your core. Cocoon used, the keep will be gone.
Dragon up. Used. walking forward as well. Seems good.
Just getting destroyed. There's no other way around it. Now you're absorbing a bit. Most of the Zerg are gone, so if it can get some kills, it's holdable, but I don't know how you're getting any kills here. They seem so disjointed. Do the FPS family. Mephisto doing all the work that they need, just sending him off to the Horror Storms. Robbie's going into the Twisting Never. Can they get the kill? The answer is no. The Alex ult connects. Which of underneath the core needs to be careful. The Zerg are gone. Now, can Alex finish off before they run out of steam here? The outside's again blocked there by Chogol. Alex, he's getting very low, down to 100 health. The core takes him down. Mephisto is gone. Mephisto gone, and Imperius. They have held for now. Virus tried to look for more, charging forward with the hammer. Getting pulled out. Standing on the renewal. Cocoon available again, but VL is going to keep up the chase. Can they get more kills here? What can they even do if they get the kills here?
Camps.
You'll see, because Bruno is still running away as fast as possible. Look at the healing of this Alex, it's a bit ridiculous. They are holding their own in the 3v5. Virus fighting Malfail, this could end in disaster.
Level 16 now for Cho'Gall. Finally online.
It's the healing, but Alex is low, so it's not a full heal. And now in trouble himself. Alex gone, Malfoy gone. So they get 4 kills in the end. Bus Driver back to defend against the catapult. 28% on the core, but they're still in it.
How much until boss?
Boss is
it's
up.
I think they need to run for it. 53 FPS.
We'll see what happens. Fenobi moving down but low on health. Bus Driver trying to clear waves at the moment. They're just taking the hard camp. 20 seconds until the respawn, so...
Team and leave.
At the anti-Singe event, no one wants to take the camp. What's happening? Are we doing the boss?
Yes. They were undecisive, but eventually... They have the Junkrat mine for the point, and also Cho'Gall, of course, extremely strong.
Moving in now, respawns are coming, but they aren't here yet. We've got just a little bit of time. Cocoon used, but boss will be secured. Can they win the fight though? Alex going in. Now Twisting Never, Cho'Gall. This could be really bad for him. The Alex still isn't here, and Alex himself is gone. And now the killing is happening. FPS family, they might have just turned it with this one.
The development is this game is exactly like in Stormlink. It feels like you dominate for so long and then one mistake and suddenly they're knocking on your door probably with well, they're not pushing with the boss yet, but I thought they will be.
Well, they're just fixing ways, defending the points, making sure no sneaky backcapping will happen. Now this top lane will be a bit of a problem, even with 0% Zerg wave, it will end the game, so someone will have to defend. Boss has gotten the fort though, and it's just like hitting minions for the time being. The Zerg wave might even come to back him up. They've taken the camps as well. This might be the end of the game in favor of the FPS family.
They don't have a global, Iriel has to defend for sure on top, so it will be a 4v5.
No, they really could have gone for a backdoor, I think, Oasis. But here we go. Boss knocking on the keep down to half already. Valor Sunset just defending with Zerg. Boss is gone and so are the Hellbats, but now it's onto an open call. Do they have the wave clear now? Oasis Gaming, they're in such good control, but overstepping a bit, and now here we are on the side of disaster. Lifebinder used, but will not complete. The burst damage is so good from the Twisting Never. Now in the Dragon, but I think the game is done already. Zerg hitting the core. Alex, Durant, only on Cho'Gall. Ward Red taking so much damage. Going in is Fenobi. Looking to get Anubak. There's a stun against the wall. Anubak gone. Alex slow. Witcher going in, doing as much as possible, but these are his own last nights instead. This time the core will be taken out, and 53 FPS family win game number 1.
Oh, what a comeback. We were expecting some fireworks between these teams, but I didn't think first game will be like this. Even if I was predicting a win for 53 FPS, I didn't envision this type of win.
I mean, if you go back about 6 minutes from now and ask me what are the chances of FPS family winning the game, I would have said about 5% at most. They're down all the structures. The next Zerg wave's going to finish them off. It doesn't matter that the siege is bad, but no, they held on against the objective on the bottom lane. There's a lot of time wasted, I think, by Oasis posturing around the core, but without the means to finish the game. And we saw some towns come in. I think very important was the Molten Block, greatly reducing the kill threat on the Cho'Gall.
Can you block Cocoon with
You
that
can,
one?
yes.
Yes, right? It's like
We
Icebox.
didn't see it that game, but I think they were just holding it for the last fight. It's a very easy mechanic to pull off and quite valuable for them.
Well, I will take a short break and see you soon.
So, now what do? You had a plan as Oasis. It was a pretty good plan, I think, actually. It was definitely something that was practiced in scrims and whatnot. You can see how it was meant to go. They probably weren't ready for Cho'Gall as the response. And it very nearly worked, but how much more do you have available? It didn't win game 1. Now they've taken first pick, which makes me think they might be out of tricks. Normally go back pick when you come in with a plan. It's even debatable whether first pick's even good. Just prepare some things. You go second for draft, it's okay. Just have a few maps where you know exactly what you want to do. Bonus points if it's weird maps that the other team probably hasn't practiced. We saw Braxis, good one to right here. You can also play Sky Temple, Garden, Alterac, Volskaya. These are other maps that lots of people, they don't want to play. They don't want to do it. They like shrines. They like tomb. They like towers. There is going to be first pick for Oasis Gaming. Game number 2. We have a map chosen by FPS family. We will be going to Garden of Terror. So, what is it going to be? This was FPS family map pick. This is a map I've seen them do a few weird things on this map in scrims. I won't spoil surprises, but they might be bringing out some fun heroes for this one. I mean, we've already seen Cho'Gall, so we're off to a good start. But there could be more shenanigans inbound. Waiting for the lobby at the moment. So, let's have a quick look. What have we seen already from FPS family on this map? Because, like I said, I've seen some heroes that you don't normally see in Division 2 being played on this one. And I don't want to spoil the surprise. So, we've seen Abathur comps on this one previously in their game 2-0 win versus Trying Dutchman was Abafa Genji. They play this side. So they have a Vikings player on their team. It's Terran2, I believe his name is, not playing in this game. So I don't think we'll be seeing that one. What other garden have we had from? We know Medivh is another one they play. We saw Band game number 1. I think the Band is going to stay all 3 games. We've seen Medivh Samurai, Greymane. This almost looks like a Team Freaks draft. Just play around the map. That was in their win against the Arm Wrestlers. And there are a few more things in store for us. Now, they have played a game of Asmodan. That was on Cursed Hollow, I believe it was. And Garden is a lot better map for Asmodan. I don't recommend the hero, but certainly one that they have played. Which means I can't sit here and tell you it's impossible for them to play it again. And anyway, guys, that's enough stalling. We are getting into draft number 2. And I think the good thing for us reviewers is that we are probably not going to be seeing more of this Mephisto nonsense. Now, Razhag yesterday played on this map, but that guy's the freak on the Mephisto. Not many other people, I think, would be willing to pick on Sky Temple as well.
There, indeed. Yes, on every map, Mephisto. Victor banned for him.
I don't think we'll be seeing from Oasis again here.
Maybe 52 FPS will spend a ban on it anyway, just in case.
It's possible. So we've seen a few things from them recently as well as in scrims on this map. We know they play Samurai, we know they play Abafa. We might see some really disgusting side laning strategy from them.
I think Abafa really done is their go-to, definitely.
So Samurai is banned, leaving Medivh open. I've played Medivh on this map before as well.
I like it. I like it on every map. On this map it's a bit harder, of course, because of the macro that needs to happen. Medivh doesn't really help with that.
No, Medivh. Maybe one of the worst range dealers for hitting the minions, hitting the camps. But if you can get to level 20, you have the ley lines to set up a lot of fights, and there can be good support for the types of heroes that are good at hitting camps. Holger, first pick for Witcher this time.
Many globals open. I guess many means 2. Falstad and Brightwing. I think we might see a Brightwing here.
Was banned in game number 1 by FPS family, so they clearly value the hero. It's going to be Genji Murden, which suggests Abafa is coming.
Yeah, they might be playing only heroes who jumps and Avatar. Very.
I think a big tell as well. Virus Sunset for one for Loxen Murden. Last game it was first playing. No. Yeah, Virus Sunset was Yvel previously, now tanking.
This Hanzo against Genji, I'm not sure about this pick.
It seems quite vulnerable to say the least, but maybe they think that Anduin will be enough to assist.
Johanna banned.
Yeah, I'm predicting Rhaegar Abathur as the next two from FPS. What do you think?
Yeah, I think Abathur for sure for them. And I don't know about Rhaegar or Brightwing or Harazim, Lucio.
Some
Something
sort
like that.
of aggressive support, and Brightwing does count as aggressive when you're playing with Genji.
Oh, another path has been chosen. Well,
Good shout out on the
Abathur's
monk.
still open. This looks very good, I think, for 53. But of course, 3 more picks to round off the draft.
So what tank do you go here? Is it... Do you live as ETC?
Varian. I think Varian is... Well, he will not be dying, but he will not be saving. Okay, Vikings. Very
The Lost
nice.
Vikings are out Terran 2 was not something I was ready for.
I don't know, maybe this is his other account.
I don't think that one's the case. As we do have the triple front line from Oasis Gaming, it's going to be 4-man Hogger by the looks of things.
I will predict a quick win for Vikings team, as always.
You just like Vikings that much, is it?
I think it's very hard to play against for some of the less experienced players.
Well, we will see how we do. Map number 2, Garden of Terror. Blue team, Oasis game. FPS family. Bus driver playing Genji, Robbie Kenobi, Greymane. First is the Lost Vikings, Lex Charism, and Virus Sunset will be Muradin. Red team, Oasis Gaming, Alex playing Hanzo, Ward Red Varian, Witcher Blaze, Guono on Undren, and Dragoch will be Hogger. We do see Dynamite level 1 on Hogger, so it will be some explosive gameplay for sure.
Some of the players were surprised that Hogger is not getting nerfed in the new patch.
He is getting nerfed.
Wait, how? What is
He
it?
loses more rage out of combat. The level 1 gives less healing. And there might be some killing here on Witcher. He's okay for now. Oh, Sunset taking a lot of tower shots and walks straight into Ward Red. That's a very easy first blood for Oasis Gaming. Now, stun.
Double stun.
Though they don't have any damage, so everyone else will survive. Currently, the tower of the MVP, as usual.
We've seen many of these deaths even on our team when we go for man push and someone has aggro, nobody notices, and then oof, Hanzo disappeared from the screen, and now Varian may be suffering the same fate soon.
Or Witcher making space. Going to keep everyone else alive at least, but yeah. So aggressive is this FPS family team composition, and now they're walking forward. Guono getting hit, survives thanks to the wind, but actually, hang on, we're having the rotation here from Holger. They might not be able to get this bruiser camp. Varus going to jump away. Now Holger on the side, stun on the monk, but everyone will get out, at least on FPS family. They do, of course, get free time on the side lanes of the Vikings for this, so it's not the end of the world for them.
I think there are a few things we can agree about Division 2, and one of them is that 53 is the most exciting team to watch. You see, at minute 2 they were already invading like hard camps and trying to dive forts. And this is every game. This isn't
Alex, already jumped, going to get a pull there from Guono to survive, as Hanzo has been suffering a bit already in this game. Robbie taken low. Defense not the greatest against the camp, but they're just fighting past the hitting the heroes instead. Alex That guy's the Indigo. Guono, he can't pull himself, but Robbie's just dead. Virus Sunset not going to get rooted, jumps out to safety, so they're playing aggressively, but they're not finding the kills for it so far. It's going to be Oasis in the lead. Now, the Hogger, this hero is pretty good at pushing against the Vikings when unattended. Olaf is not enough to stop him. Already gotten one tower in the gate.
So far, so good for Oasis, but against Vikings, usually the collapse happens after you lose a team fight, and they're soaking all 3 lanes and taking your forts, and you're dead. So far, no such situation has happened.
I mean, Hogger's already gotten the gate. They've actually done more pushing on the red team. It's now Alex again suffering at the hands of FPS family. Taken down again. No poles even used actually, and still they're able to get the kill.
We mentioned this matchup the moment we saw it, right? Hanzo into Genji, Muradin, and we see how if the stun connects, the Hanzo just he melts.
Now taunted up, but root not quite there for Mando. Bash Driver surviving. And I think we're seeing why the Varian is picked to try and deal with the Genji, but you can only peel one guy. We've talked about this before with Varian. Can be a bit difficult to pull off as a peel tank.
Muradin. Ooh, nice stun.
They're just jumping in, it's complete bloodbath. Everyone get in here from FPS family, but they're not getting kills. Bash Driver now needing to reset. Going to be interrupted here by Hogger. Giants pushing. Everyone just wants to recall, get some health, get some mana.
I think after level 10, 53 FPS, we'll start ramping up the aggression even more. For now, they're just trying to force some mistakes, but so far, not so bad from Oasis.
I think everything is fine at the moment if you're Oasis, to be honest. You've suffered a little bit to everyone diving in on the Hanzo, but they've overstepped a bit. You've managed to punish, get some kills back. Even XP against the Vikings, which is a nice place to be in. You're gonna get 1-to-1 of the objective as well, and you're actually ahead on the siege, so this is very playable for the red team despite being against Vikings. Maybe it's not going to be 1-to-1 of a siege as a level 10 hit. They get the interrupt on the channel, and this is where problems can start. As he said, they're trying to posture for camp, but they're losing so much XP to make the play. Haymaker the wrong way, to be honest, but Guono just goes into salvation. You can't finish that one off with your 7-sided. Dragon Shock used, bunker down for safety. I think it's a good fight so far for the red team, as Zoe and Mana are quite a few of these blue team members. Now charging in is the Blaze, taunt on the Murden, but not able to finish the kill. Hogger, he's really going for it. Your Drake, he just gets the kill. None of that being nerfed in the next fight. It's now first. Playing again. Everyone trying to get on top of Alex. I don't think this is good though. And now the rest of the team is going to be eating good tonight. Triple stun from Witcher. All the Vikings down. They don't even get to get the XP from the sides. Little bit of a disaster, I have to say, for the blue team. But don't worry, dear viewers, they will try again and again. They will keep running at Oasis until they win or lose the game. I do like the idea here from Guono going for the salvation. CC is actually very low from this team, New Drake. Order poke just to make sure he doesn't die there. I don't mind it. All we have is Murden for Q, for Haymaker, and a level 16 Olaf gets a stun as well. Not a lot of interrupts though, I have to say. Light Bomb most likely be way too late anyway to save people as now. Here's the CC on the Murden, jumping in for Alex. That's a very small pull, but Salvation's there. And they have no way of fighting into it. Here's the Dragon Strike, trying to turn things around. Varus sets it quite low. Walking into the Dragon ult. Alex gets the kill there. I'm not sure that one had to happen. Another fight good for the Reds. Best driver trying to scrap with them. But this death ball from Oasis Gaming is pretty strong, so long as they can keep their Hanzo alive. Up in experience at the moment, level 13 for them. Charge not finding the monk, as now Bus Driver deflecting what he can. Genji goes with X Strike, I'm not sure if he wanted it. Being a bit cheeky here is him. But you couldn't really tell if he judged by the health bars, because Oasis Gaming, they're doing just fine at the moment. Robbie playing forward, trying to make something happen, but the peel is there from Holger. Lanes, I mean, they've gotten 2 towers so far. With Greymane, Murden, Vikings, Monk. You want more at this point, because if the game goes late, I think it could be quite difficult for them. Objective though, secured by the Vikings. Haymaker on Varian, I'm not sure that's the target you really want to go for. Now the Dragon Strike's going to split them, but Greymane not able to hit on this one. Varus also taking damage too. Blaze stun on the Genji, goes protection. Gets out with a Swift Strike, but will be forced away. The Spore Queen is very angry. Pull used to save Witcher. Now here's the defense. Robbie still playing forward though. This Greymane. Middle completely dealt with. The Dragosh going to keep the top fort even. And now we see the rotation trying to be interrupted here. The Blaze on his own. No bunker available. Witcher, you've been caught. Drop some oil. No mana available for a charge. They get the kill on him. So it is going to be the bottom 4 held on to. Taken rather. At least by FPS. They are going to open up the map a little bit. It's a bit like the Freaks team. This composition works a lot better once you're playing on a wide open map, once it's so much harder to protect your Anduin and your Hanzo from the flanks. Salvation is going to be a problem for, and now it's a Haymaker from Virus. You see that they can't deal with a protection, but when there's no one around hitting back, you have all the time in the world to heal up. Going to get the kill anyway. Now Horde pulls out from your Dragosh. The rest of the gang squad moving up. Holger has the spin available, doesn't get it off in time though, stunned up, 7-strided. The burst damage is good from them, and now we're seeing a bit of a staggered death play here. With this one, they're going to move up on the top fort. They should be able to get this one. It's another fort that didn't have to be conceded by Oasis, but here we are. And now with the sides on, it will be hard to keep the middle as well. Now Camp Invade, they are a bit low on health and mana. No Holger though on the other side. We'll see what's happening here as the play is on to Murder. No Avatar of course. Getting up for the time being. Here's first on the side, trying to make the play. Vikings are pretty good with a team fight at this point in the game. Maybe they've overstepped here. Trying to go in now. X Strike, everyone getting in the bunker. They're looking for the play on the end, but the Stormbolts don't connect. They get the kill anyway, though. Eventually, the Vikings spin as Holger trying to peel as best he can. 7-sided strike. They get the Blaze. It's 2 kills for the FPS family. And yeah, here we are. The Vikings, they exist later in the game. Olaf has a stun. They go in on the backline. Not able to get the kill on the side of Oasis. Not able to defend either. And it's very punishing whenever FPS family win these fights. They can do so much with it, as opposed to Oasis, if they were to win a fight, not quite as valuable. First driver now, bottom camp. They're painting the whole map blue. Our FPS family. quite a bit away from the objective though. Eric taking a lot of damage here. First, some nice kiting there to not get hit by the auto attacks. And now they're looking for the variant pull used to dodge away from seven-sided. They're fighting under 4. This could be quite bad. No stun there from Blaze. I didn't see where it was used. Virus Sunset able to survive. Going in with a Horde Pult. It's Hogger. They're trying to get more here, but Wardred even mounted cannot do it. Dragon Strike was used in anticipation of a stun. Nothing's happening though, and the Vikings are just playing the sidelines. Catapults and Giants. Catapults with Baylog. They have to make something happen or they're going to get split apart by first. And now, this is what I was saying before, Forts are down, how do you step up? Your solar vision is difficult to know where they are.
There it is. Gather the seed.
Currently the plan just to look for the defense. Rewind. No, it's not rewind. What am I talking about? Bus Driver's going in anyway though. Those Vikings are getting deployed. Very deep charge there from Wardred. This could be bad for them. The Andron's going to be knocked away. No pull to get everyone out. Bunker drops though. Burn, burn, burn. I mean, everyone survives, but the side lanes are going to shit. Halcyon able to dodge away. Now they might have done it though. There's Virus Sunset in the middle of all of them salvation. There's no counterplay to that one. You just have to run for the hills. Dragon Strike's range is pretty good. And now Hoggo, I've seen him do this before you, Drag. Not able to interrupt with jump though. Everyone has gotten out. There's no play here. They're really looking for it before level 20. Wardred is Robbie gonna face check him? The answer is yes. Team not in range though to info from it. Next level 16 has so many cleanses, does just carries him. And in the meantime, look at this. Mid is gone. Top is in trouble. The Vikings are doing it all. If they can just hold on the side, like Derek taken down to the 4. Towers MVP as per usual. Bus Driver stun on Holger actually, getting some damage here. Is Genji and Olaf, and on the other side it's a very split fight and it's good for the FPS family. Haymaker on Witcher but doesn't quite send him into the fort. A little bit unfortunate there from Viruses. Now here's the play from the Vikings. Bus Driver, X-Strike to buy some time. He's stunned up though and taken out. But the Vikings are here and they are pissed. Guono already gone. It's a spin to win. Hordapol out. Alex will not have such luck though. Drake even taken down 2. It's 4 kills for FPS family. And it feels like I'm watching fakes. Once the map opens up, once it becomes difficult to play around the enemy team, wants to have the sideline threat of the Vikings. So much pressure on you. They're able to get the fights once these later towns come in. Now, Witcher stunned on the charge by Olaf. Robbie going to shoot and get the kill. Terrors are spawning, but they might not even be needed. Actually, the health bars are low, so maybe that's not true, but 20 seconds till any damage respawns. So moving on to the core here. And even if it goes wrong, look at the state of the map. It's so good for the blue team. Now Guano respawns. Can't retreat from this one as they are going to just go into salvation. Annoying until the end. Guano survives, but the core does not. It's 2-0 to the FPS family. And yeah, we were promised action, we were promised invades, we were promised aggressive gameplay by this team, and FPS family, they did so through thick and thin. Earlier on it was a bit even. Some fights they were able to pick Hanzo, sometimes they overstepped and looked a little bit silly dying. But they got the first objective, they opened up the map. The Vikings became a teamfight threat, just needing to get that jump, and more importantly, a larger than charge. Haymaker did some work as well from Virus Sunset. Once they had the tools, not able to win the fights for Oasis. I still maintain Salvation was a great choice. It did quite a bit of work for them. But in the later stages, it didn't really matter. the jump on you strategy too strong. Everyone get in here. So now 2-0 FPS family, what's the plan? They want first pick again to Oasis. And we will see what map they go for after a quick break. Be back soon. And welcome back, everyone. So, map number 3. FPS family with a choice again. They pick Ultec Pass. This is the most picked map, actually. 3 times. They like picking quite a few maps, does this team. And we can expect similar gameplay from them. Annoying global heroes. Very aggressive team compositions. We're not sitting back, relaxing, and waiting for level 20 around here. Illidan is a hero that we've mentioned a few times so far, but have yet to see. Definitely a map you can pick him though, Ultec Pass. Chill in the side lane, just hit some minions, maybe a little cheeky push, and then when the fights kick off, you ult. Samurai banned. We saw game number 2, no Medivh ban from... Which is not picked either, actually. It was Grey Main for Robbie, and it did quite a bit for them when he wasn't being a bit too eager. We might see a very similar team composition this time, but Hogger will be banned. Made a few plays in the last game, DJ Gosh on the 4-man Hogger. With this map, spin, spin, spin on the camp, take it quickly. They don't want to deal with it. And so my question is what's going to happen to the globals, because we saw game 1 right wing banned from FPS, and game 2 the Haka banned from them. What will the last one be? The Sylvanas ban has persisted. Junkrat is going to be optional. I'd like this one as well. The Haka open, Falstad open. Take your pick of first picks. They go for a Nubrak though, which is really not the one I was expecting. Was very quite happy, I guess, with the game 1 performance. Can of course be a little bit ratty around points. And yeah, we're going to see the same thing again. Genji and Karazhan. The only question is what will they put on the sides, because I don't think they're getting Vikings again in this game number 3.
Surprised they didn't insta-lock the Vikings this time after how last game went.
Not the most important hero, they believe, as Li Ming and Rhaegar here. I'm a little scared for this Li Ming pick. I don't often see the hero on Ultrac, I'm not convinced it's particularly useful. This seems to be the plan though against the aggressive style. Fight it with Li Ming. What do you think of this?
This, I think, is another one of the drafts that we don't like, where they focus way too much on fighting, and now macro might suffer again.
I do like this Falstad ban quite a bit. It has to be a Vikings ban, surely, but I think you can do other things as well, you know. On FPS, you can play Illidan, you can play Abathur. But they do have to ban Vikings, so I'm happy to see this at least.
I don't mind Abathur already. Against Mink, Anup, very annoying, I think, to play against Abba. Sonya instead with Diablo.
Leaving the options open a bit for the last pick, as now Drake Gosh takes Maiev.
It was also a very fast pick, so it was...
This was clearly planned by him, but the lack of another one makes me think he's just saying, game 3, let me pick what I want. Maybe I'm reading into a bit much though. Chen
against Sonya. I don't know what will happen in that side lane, but I will favor Sonya, I think.
And I think we knew that some shenanigans were coming because it was Volby, Velox and Sonya. And now first brings us the other annoying support hero, Abathur.
I don't understand why they have Diablo with this draft instead of Muradin again, or Hero Judgment even, I think is fine.
Yeah, I think Muradin is the one I'm looking at mostly, but Diablo, you can make some plays in there. You're quite tanky potentially against the Li Ming. I think it's going to be the damage build, to be honest. I think it's going to be Q, maybe even AA Diablo in this game. What do you think? Will it go beyond game 3?
No, Robbie 3-0. It's my prediction.
We'll see what happens. For maybe the last time, I'll take past blue team FPS family, Bus Driver Genji, first on the Slug, Violet Sunset Diablo, Robbie Kenobi Sonya, Alexis carries him. Red Team Oasis, Alex, Li Ming, Guano Vega, Ward Red, Varian, Dragosh is Maev, and Witcher will be the Panda, Shen.
We have maybe the double cocoon comp with the disc and the original cocoon.
It's an option. But, I mean, I guess in theory, if you're doing getting them down to 2 people, that's because Abathur will be on the hat. Maybe it's useful. I must say I'm a little bit perplexed by Li Ming Maev on also passes a combo. But maybe they'll prove me wrong. Game number 3, you have to throw everything you have. If you lose here, you're eliminated. You need a reverse sweep. Look at these guys. You must be proud of them here. They're here at 50 seconds waiting for the camp.
Very good, right?
Both teams will be on time. Spear misses. QXDD.
Hasty. Li Ming on bots and shooting towers. Excellent also.
Way faster cap for Oasis. Nice Memento pretty good at taking the nulls, and now the move from Oasis is everyone in the mid lane. Diablo's stuck killing minions. He's just gonna leave him actually. Abathur, this is your job, not mine. We also talked before about this hero on Nullsec past Diablo. Can be difficult to find the souls, but Bus Driver is going in, and with the Slug, first blood against Alex.
What exactly is this bus driver nickname? Was there a movie or something like this? There must be some meme, right? That we don't know about.
In League of Legends, in Korea, you often say that, I think this applies to other MOBAs too, feel free to correct me in chat if I'm wrong, but when you say someone's the bus driver, it means they are carrying the game. And everyone else is just riding in the bus.
Okay, I didn't know about this. Yeah, makes sense. He's
And
on the
everyone
Genji.
will say in the chat, I don't know quite how it's in Korean, but it translates to thank you for the bus.
Okay. Maybe I should nickname one of my accounts also.
Yes, here we go again on the Sappers. Nice Memento is back, so just gonna clear through this one is the Dragosh. Only now spawning, so they are getting quite a bit of a timing advantage on these nulls. At some point they're gonna break the wall with it.
Avatar compositions usually some difficulties
Oh, Bus
in
Driver.
the game.
Protection, stuck in the tether at the moment, but just wait it out patiently and then swift strike to safety.
Excellent mechanics from Driver. The camps, the blue camp is winning by
Yeah, this
a
is
lot.
a great position for FPS. The concern will come on the next sappers when even faster, even more of a time lag in the taking in favor of Oasis. Boy, we're just starting up the point.
Yeah, we got the Anoop free cap. The other hero that can do this is Samuro, of course, with the clothes. One man cap.
I mean, this is
I
a better
think-
approach, isn't it? Just drive them out and then take the capture with your whole team there to assist. Low on man was the Nubek. Might be a problem with that fight for to break out. To Drake on the side here. Sappers. Sorry, for Knowles again in 10 seconds. Maev recalling, so it might be slightly late to it. Still though, there's a 15 seconds late in just the spawn of a camp. Remember, Oasis may even take these things faster too.
Genji on objective. Maybe there is some potential for cap.
Which is just covering it for now. Now, I want to see. I would love to have a minimap icon for observers of where the hat is. I don't think one exists. I would like to see how much time he's spending with the team as opposed to getting the top lane XP. And we're seeing them making the move here, trying to capture here. No one's taking the camp, so if this doesn't work out for them, it's going to be a problem for the blue team. But they're making the play onto the Nubak. He gets out just barely with Barrow Charge, and Violet Sunset is the target. They get the kill with the Chen, and this is very good for our team in red.
53, they don't have the high amount of healing. They don't have a traditional healer, so they have to be careful with...
Robbie's just in with everyone. Not being tethered up though, but going in anyway, Minion fence. They get the kill on the Sonya. They've broken the wall, and the camp is doing good work against the fort now. Bus Driver, he's stunned up, no mana. Able to survive though, because the dealers were middle at least.
Objective still not capped.
Going in, Li Ming could be in trouble here. Alex down to 40 health, taken out by the Monk. It's a good hit back there from 53 as they were about to be taken out of the game. I think it's again overstep throw from Oasis. Big lead middle. Lead on the camp. Your camp's about to respawn, so you can get a nice timing again on it. But now the man down, level 10's on the horizon for the enemy. They might have lost the objective of this one.
Let's see. Li Ming almost here to interrupt. Genji in.
Robbie and Lex are capping it.
Oh, they got it just before the orb hit them. I think they have it now, or at least they will die.
10 seconds, I don't think they can get it. They're going to try though. Here's the cocoon. Containment is missing. It's a big tether from my Evo. Look at the damage. Bus Driver surviving over thanks to the X-Strike. They're now trying to turn the fight around. Keg from Chen. Going in as Virus, but Alex teleports out in time. And Monk somehow escaping too. They're only going to lose Diablo. I think this is a very good outcome for the blue team.
It's a sacrifice to the orcs or the alliance that is spawning. I don't know which one is which.
They're summoning demons of some sort. Not a very normal alliance thing to do, but here we are. Now pushing in the top lane.
Very unexpected for the Avatar camp to get first objective. I think this means a very bright future for 53 FPS in this game. Looks like all forts are surviving, but still.
They will break the side walls, so they didn't get the most with this objective, but just denying it from the non-Abathur team is good enough. Now, Bus Driver not going to get hit by the disc there, so I think we'll be okay.
She's playing very well around the theater.
At 7-sided, Noburak gone. Chen, have you got anything to get out of this? The answer appears to be no. Staggering, drinking, all you like. The friends aren't coming either because Bus Driver's found them, and now first with the Claude has got the kill on Grono. Alex tried to turn around, the missile's not quite connecting, and now Li Ming taken out as well. It's 4 kills for the Blues, and this game has blown wide open all of a sudden.
Just when we thought nothing interesting happened during this objective, somehow 5 kills. And now the boss for 53, and then probably the other boss, and then the next objective, and I can already see the end of the game from here.
Chess Grandmaster with these predictions, as they're going to get the bottom boss. Virus recalling. Let's see where the rest of them go. It's to the easies. You are 400 elo, it seems, because they did not go for the top boss.
Maybe it will be their next target.
I mean, I think it was such a window to take it. Seeing him move up now, but also trying to deal with a mid camp, so they're not actively looking for the boss, but Maybe it's going to be happening now. Even talents here though. Oh, Maiev here could go for Disc is on Bus Driver. That is a pretty good target for them, but here's the counterplay. Cocoon, but sleeping in anyway. Sonya, Robbie not really doing a whole lot here. First, gonna clone. But there's no fight to be had.
Robbie did all the work here to save the Genji. Excellent leap to PO for him. If he was in danger, I don't know if he was, but if he was, Robbie saved him.
Making space.
And now, Abator on the bot lane, very aggressively positioned, in vision, but who can
No
kill
one can
him?
answer. Now here's the play with the keg, but we haven't really done a whole lot. We've separated Genji, but that guy's got some ability. Now in the containment desk, are they going to go for the play on Bus Driver here? The answer appears to be yes, but he survives through all. Alex separated from the team. You've abandoned your backline. Alex is gone. Reset after reset from Maiev, so they might just win anyway. Virus Sunset, the next one in trouble. Lex pulled back. Robbie going to provide the jump, but just sets up for the burrow charge. Leap out to safety by him, and it's 3 kills over to the side of Oasis.
Is it a comeback? Avatar on the keep, by the way, already in vision.
He's very keen, is this guy. Going to now go up to the top lane as Chen is respawning. And we don't see this move often when you... I guess to keep up with the chess game, it's going to be a queen sacrifice on Li Ming to win the fight.
Ooh, chess references. Okay, very nice.
In middle, there's no leap, so he's going to be okay.
Level 16 for 53 FPS. I don't think that Oasis can hold this objective long enough.
The progress is good though, as long as an Uber can survive. Extra use essential healing to keep him up. Containment disc use as well. Ward Red, can he get out here? Use it to Cocoon. I mean, he used quite a few spells, but the distraction, there's 7 seconds left on the cap, so if they get it one more time, should be objective over to them. But now, here's the clone used by first. There's an Uber recalled, so I don't think there's going to be a fight right now. They've postured very aggressively though. Our FPS, this is to be expected. Now Witcher is the target. Double stun on the wall, and there's the leap as well. Already got one, and now Wardred has returned to a bit of a disaster. But Bus Driver going through all the towers. Our bus is off the road. As now going into the 4-4v4. No clone, remember, and down is Bus Driver, so there's not going to be a fight here. Oasis, they hold on to a point, and now this should be objective to them.
Can they contest? Diablo, Sonya alive.
Leaning clear middle, containment disc to make some space. It seems so hard for this 3-man, but they found the stun against Alex. Pulse gonna make some space as they've got rid of Kalizim. It's just more kills into the hands of Avengers. Alex is gonna hold the camp. Chen's respawned, and now it's objective to Oasis.
Abator might be in trouble.
Oh, this bad. He has the keg.
He's dead. Keg?
Wait, he stayed? Did he stay in the queue during the first keg hit? In any case, that Arafa got bullied.
Things are starting to go wrong for 53, definitely, in the last few fights.
Burrow charge is a triple, but no one in the area to follow up. Now, Cavalry top lane should get the fort. Middle, the fort's almost gone already, so the defense won't be enough. Bottom should get as well, so there should be triple fort. Nice cleave attempt there by Mike, but not to get it. Cocoon used. Them just missing. Bus Driver going to be freed from the Cocoon, and the cleanse is there from Lex. Has he paid for it with his life, though? Goes with the extract to buy some time, but the follow-up afterwards is good. They get rid of a monk. Chen on the other side, he's staggering though, so he's going to live for a while. And look at the Maiev play. He's gotten another one. Bus Driver down. Thank you for the bus, say Oasis, as now they might have won a game number 3.
Oof, is it enough to end? They have a big wave as well. Beatles, Chen, they will go for it.
Taking a bit of damage here from the whirlwind. Into the containment disc goes Diablo, but one fort down. You often see the teams can try for it, but they're not able to do so. They have 10 seconds until Monk respawn, but Diablo's down. He's going to be spawned with the souls halfway through the core. Amber for shielding on it, quite valuable thanks to the armor. Now here's the respawn from Diablo. They're committing though, they want to bring us to a game number 4, but Lexus respawned and everyone else is on the way. We need to hurry up and end this one, but the Diablo is tanking so many spells. Now here's the kills, Apocalypse used to make some space. They've gotten Maya, they've gotten Rhaegar, and they will survive in this game, but they're not done yet. Clone used, they want to try and chase, they want to get more. Dismounts coming in, Robbie mounted, has the leap available. He goes and takes down Chen, and we're still in this one for a bit longer yet.
This reminds me a bit of the first game where they almost ended on core and then they didn't make it. They also didn't make it this time, and now maybe double boss first in trouble. Not sure where he's going. But that's a kill.
Well, an Alpha kill is as good as any other. And now Wardred is going to push up the top lane here, so this won't be a game-ending defeat, on the core at least, so they get to play the game a bit longer, but it's going to be level 20 for both teams. This has given 53 a window back into things. Who do you favour in level 20 fights if all goes as the teams want?
I think this one shot has been getting harder and harder with the Diablo Genji, so I think Oasis has some advantage.
I'm quite scared. Level 20 Ancestral can do so much against the 53 team composition. Now Web on Diablo, they're just going to finish off the boss before the contest can come in. I do like the idea. Alex not really hitting, but Bus Driver's on the point. Keg going to make some space. Ult used, level 20 from Ampha. Leap onto 3, the Apocalypse there as well. Essential healing though was precast, so Veigar should survive. There we go, the second heal was just ridiculous. And now they're really trying to make this one happen, 53, but they have no choice but to retreat.
The boss is going to probably get the keep, right?
Oh, they've been split, but not willing to let up our Oasis. Too caught for the rest of the team, just trying to hit the boss. Making space, I suppose, buying some time. But Lex will be gone eventually. Containment disc on Virus Sunset. Diablo's gone too. Hellgate even used. That's a big cooldown. He's really trying to get out here, but it will just be time that Sportite can't see a world where he survives. Look at the level 16 from Rhaegar, slowing everyone. Keg used to secure the kill. It's another one for Oasis, and Wardred already moving down to capture the point.
Yeah, we saw exactly what we feared, that Ancestral will be just way too much healing for this. What seems to be like a one-shot comp, right? Diablo stun into 7-sided or leap into 7-sided, and then...
Well, I just watched 5 stuns miss. It's okay, it's okay. They're going to get halfway through, Wardred going for the reset, 25 seconds till Diablo, so it should be cavalry to Oasis. I think they're going to do it. I think they're going to get to game number 4.
Yes, only one keep alive pretty much. The other will die probably very fast, and then without the
Here's
armor
the
on the core.
attempt. I mean, Chen's fine. Earthgrasp's going to make the space necessary. Wardred's going in though. That's a costly button to have to press there. 53, I think, getting a lot more than they deserved from that attempt.
Looks like it to me.
Disc used on Cowards and Virus Sunset is the target. Soul Shield already burns. Leap. X strikes. Resets are coming out here. They're really trying to do this one in 53. Cocoon on Virus Sunset, but that guy's no health. He's going to be taken down. Now it's the Elise heads forward, leaping into the 7-sided Islex, but he's not able to bring any value whatsoever. Another X strike. Another X strike. Bus Driver. He's trying so hard, but they cannot get the kills. Remember, this is all without Ancestral healing as well. It doesn't get better than this. They get the kill on the Anubarak, but I think if they committed Oasis, they can still end the game here. 2 cavalry on the core. They might not even need Heroes to end this one, to be honest. We are going to game number 4.
Boom. Game number 4. It looked very good at the start for 53 FPS, but then things went south. I think at some point it became hard to get these one shots done.
This is somewhat the problem with Diablo Q builds. It's very fun and nice early on, but I mean, you get the double charge, that's great and all. Rhaegar gets so many tools to keep the team alive. And then we saw big plays from your Drake, reset after reset after reset with Maev. So much damage from him, keeping up with Li Ming against a full melee comp is quite difficult to do. And my question is, was it a mistake by 53, or do we have a series on our hands?
They looked very strong in the early phases. I don't think that they showed any weakness. Basically, it was just the draft in my eyes. The mechanics looked very, very clean to me, at least.
I mean, there is still the question of these core calls have been a little bit spooky in my eyes. But they get the win, and now map 4. Need to see what decision's going to be made by Robbie. Having a look at the maps available, we're down to 4. Cursed Hollow, Shrines, Sky Temple, and Tomb.
Sky Temple looks like a map that 53 will pick, and also I think also Cursed, right? Is another map for them, where Oasis will need to ban many heroes, Abba, Vikings, Samurai, everything, right? So they should have advantage in the draft.
Yes, I'm hoping that we see for 53 a map pick in game number 4. I was talking about while you were gone, the first pick versus map pick decision. I am a bit of a map pick enjoyer. For me, taking first pick just feels like you don't know what you want to do, so you're giving all agency over to your opponents.
Giving agency usually not a good thing, but we discussed how in the hosts draft it's not that important, right? Who has the first or the last pick?
Well, I think it probably is important, but drafting is not refined enough for us to see which is more valuable yet.
Yeah, you could say that, I think.
And we are still waiting to see what decision is for Robbie, so I'm going to throw it over to a quick break, and then when we come back, game number 4. And welcome back, everyone. Game number 4. Now, a certain someone did not think we would reach this point, was predicting a 3-0, and booked a scrim for 15 minutes ago. So it will just be me for the remainder of the series. We are going to Tomb of the Spider Queen. FPS picking first pick. We were talking before the break. Have a plan on 5 maps, and just pick those maps every time, and you'll have great success. But no, we're on first pick. Oasis Gaming, bringing us to Tomb. We could see Alex Mephisto make a return here. I wouldn't mind a ban by FPS family. On the other side, this is why I was saying that the map pick is so important. You're now playing a completely different game here on Tomb. You're not playing a big map. You're not dealing with Vikings, with Aberfeld, with Samurai, with Illidan, with all this nonsense that we know that FPS like to play. This is on Oasis' terms. They have the momentum, they have the control over the series. First by Mephisto I like. Even though you won game number 1, I don't think they can rely on such mistake again. Now, Oasis, to win the series, what do we need to see? We need to see very careful decisions on when to end, because they've had 2 failed end attempts so far in 3 games. Game number 1 costed them. Game number 2, game number 3, they were able to recover. Now, we're back on the small map. We see, once again, Robin Medivh will not be allowed. Olga will still be banned. A little surprised by that one. Now, Junkrat first pick seems quite likely if not taken here. Bus driver opted for some Vexus. I think we'll see the same thing again. That's a Witcher. What is the decision? Is something more important for Junkrats? Chokeholders. Well, I can't fault them for that one, to be fair. So, bus driver, Junkrat, give it to me. You know you want it. Don't pick Blaze. Don't pick the Hucker. Definitely don't pick Diablo. And don't even dream of Brightwing. Okay, Blaze is fine. I'm just kidding. You can pick this one. But, Junkrat, surely coming out. The nerfs are not live, guys. They are on PTR. No one plays PTR, so I don't blame you for not knowing it. But Junkrat is a strong hero. I think he's still a strong hero even after this patch goes through, by the way, but no one will play him. Johanna and Rhaegar. I like Johanna pick. We like Johanna pick around here. Very powerful hero. Would have taken that one. Rhaegar quite early, I'm a little surprised by. You can pick some very exciting heroes on this map. You can pick Alex, you can pick Anna. It's a very good Anna map. But they're just going for the wolf. Now, Junkrat and Anduin. This looks a lot like the game 1 comp from 53. But there will be no ogre. So, Randall picked Genji Bell. So, bus driver's picked already. They could, I don't know if first plays Junkrat or Genji off the top of my head. Zeratul ban. That's extremely respectful by them. And now they're banning Genji. So, let's see. Let's see some wave clear. Let's see big sturdy offline. You're running out of options. You're looking at the Huckers, Leoric. Maybe you pick Uvell. You can go for Bayav again if you really want, but I think it'll be difficult. Uvell's the pick. Kale. We have a Kale Farce. Why do we have a Kale Farce? This could be spooky. What is the pairing of Light Bomb here from Andrew? And this is something that Alex is going to struggle against. Now you have Rhaegar to assist, of course, but I am scared for what might come. Okay, this is standard. Merlin Hunter. This is extremely safe. It's still aggressive. It's still 53 FPS. But it's not crazy. It is something that Oasis have likely played against. And now Drake, very important player in last game. Now, yeah, Cassia. Now, enemy team has Junkrat, has Blaze, has Murden. All of these heroes. Cassia will have a fun time here, I think. And frankly, I will see it when I believe it. As much as I think Cassia is an underpicked hero, I think you're gonna be thrown around like a chew toy in this game. Very confident, I suppose. So it's gonna be keyboard, you assume, because Blaze Oil is so disgusting against this hero. Big slow, you're barely even keeping your trait up as is, and then you set up for the stuns. We'll see what happens. But I mean, I must confess, I agree. I thought we wouldn't reach this point. But here we are, game number 4. Blue team, 53 FPS still. Bus driver Junkrat, Robbie Blaze, first on Hanzo, Lexandon, and Elvira Sunset, Murden. Red team Oasis Gaming, Alex, Kael'thas, Grono Rhaegar, Warder Johanna, Witcher Izrael, and Yadre bringing out the Cassia. And has gone for AA build. This guy is feeling himself in this game. Not concerned in the slightest about the disruption of the enemy. Just wants to try and carry. And frankly, I can respect being that ambitious. I wish you the best of luck. Now, wave clear, Kael'thas Johanna. This is beautiful. You could pick a low wave here around Cassia is fine. I just think you pick a different one. Already done up top. Junkrat, I mean, he's great and all. First is pretty useless. Can't really fight the rotations either. I mean, Hanzo, what do you want him to do? As far as hitting minions. Some damage on Warder right now. 1 minute. Is anyone going to be on the camp? Bottom camp could be a play here by 53. Is Blaze, Robbie, going to get the purge out quite early on. And now it's no purge on Wardred. I mean, it started off nice, but that's first blood over to 53 FPS. I really don't know how this one happened, and now they're turning on to Cassia. Yeah, this is the usual gameplay experience. Look forward to about 4 or 5 more of those. It's a double kill for Lex somehow. Now Witch is the target, jumps over the charge. It looked a little bit funny. Robbie's out of mana. I don't know how he managed this on Blaze. It's not like his newest impact to cast more spells. They're not even starting with the bottom campaign, so F53 they got the kills, but they didn't really get anything with it. Grono first onto the hards. Cassie there to help, not the greatest hero for doing it, but a lot better than Hanzo. This is a sight that looks rather familiar to me, as I saw about Fury and Mephisto struggling to do this in the last game. Bus driver. He's hitting minions, having fun. Meanwhile, suffering. Now, Virus Sunset's holding the camp here. It is a good play. Wait until the minion wave arrives. This is so big by the Murder player. One of those things as a tank you can do to give your team an advantage. One of the more subtle moments of playing the role. Look, now the towers are hitting the camp, but your buildings are completely safe. The clear is so much better for 53 because of us. Now Robbie's here. Cassia is bottom for some reason, but Johanna is Johanna. And Johanna's her way out of it. Drake pushing here in the bottom, cleared out the wave. Now the Giants hitting the towers. Though Sunset around, but there's no damage, so the Cassia cannot die. I don't believe it. So there is a little bit of damage being done here. Now, UL knocking the last earners. Cassia is still here. There's no damage, but the guy's making it look a bit closer than I think it should be. Down to half health somehow. Takes the Ring of Leash. I'm going to fight this one to the bitter end. Just pick the trade healing. It's not that much less. Works out of combat. Now, what about eating the lots here? Iron Skin is being gotten quite well. By the side of 53 this game. Chatterman saying rocket rides. I don't believe you. Now, Kelfasti could rocket ride. Unfortunately, there's ancestral healing. The map control is in favor of 53 though. The Johanna has been struggling a bit, trying to play forward, trying to clear a path through Junkrat, but the Sword Bolts, the damage from Hanzo over route. They have done a good job of making life difficult for Lord Red. Not so difficult that he's dying, of course, but cooldowns are being used for having to play a bit slower while waiting for him to return. Both teams now able to, if they get a moment, bring the sappers in. Now Valor Sunset dodging out a bit here. Hanzo gets some damage, now being hit by Lord Red, but he wins that fight in a 1v1, and now Fendon. Iron's going to use, I think that's the purge as well. Now Robbie, Hammer from Witcher is so good. The pole is dead, but it's not enough, but your Drake is traded back. Needs to get the gems to someone, murder and get someone now jumping out. I think he's going to be okay. 1 for 1 so far, but Lex looks to be in trouble. The bomb spreads as well. Valor Sunset, if he goes down here, it could be really bad. It's another kill. Living bomb killed off by his own Ander in there. Sunking Fury. I think that's the name of the talent for level 7. I don't have my Halver tooltips on though. I'm always baffled when we see his talents, but it just got them to kill a murder there, so hey ho, there you go. Junkrat, Bust Rider. Someone block these queues, this is ridiculous. Get your hand in, the respawn's already coming in. Witcher says fine, I'll do it myself with 1 gem. First objective to the Blues. First on the reset, not able to clear up minions. Bus Driver getting top lane at least a little bit, but the mid lane push is pretty good for Oasis. Witcher should have a good amount of fun on the bottom here as well. Robbie has gone for wave clear Incinerator Gauntlets, but still the Blaze not the greatest at hitting objectives. Johanna just clearing a wave, escorting in the top lane Spiders. Bus Driver doing what he can, but it's not great clear from first either, so we are going to get the walls here, but I don't think anymore. Valkyrie level 10 instantly pulling with triggers to Drake, but able to do so. Pyroblast now, this one will be a bit more successful first. He's just done. That was a process jump if I've ever seen it. Lex, what are you doing wasting a cooldown like that? I'm just dead. And now, all of a sudden, we have a window. Witcher taking a lot of damage. Gonna jump away, though. Robbie maybe gonna follow, but Grotto can save if need be. Drake needs to be careful now. Cassia, Virus, Sunset wrapping around. We're gonna have level 10 soon. As Cassia is playing so cocky, I don't believe it. Gonna get purged. And now level 10 is available for FPS. They have the Haymaker available, but your Drake finally playing a little bit back. Robbie's here as well. We cannot find the charge. Lord Red just stepping forward, even without mana and health. Just making sure everyone gets out. Alex throwing some spells, some damages there. Bus Driver, you'd have to assume he's getting the hand, but Witcher's not allowing it just yet. They're still fighting, but Johanna's gone. This looks to be the hand in for the Blues. Unless something really goes wrong. No one's interested in bottom now. Robbie's saying, down I go. I want minions and I want hand in gems. Bus Driver is going to follow, get some work done. Now Yrel in trouble. Ancestral Healing use for Armor Defender as well. So that's a big cooldown. Use there, only 1 was required. Now Bunker user going in for the play. The light bomb's not going to get off in time to get the kill on Murden already. Now Robbie may be in trouble. Witcher jumping around on no health, but surviving for now. Robbie charge out. Does a little bit of a Tokyo drift there to survive. Spiders coming in for the Blues, but they've lost their tank. Pyroblast is available. We might see another play on the backline. Anduin This guy's light bomb, he's not a salvation. He's not a base salvation enjoyer. And now his team could be in trouble because of that. But Alex, though, is in even more trouble. But look at him. Dodges away, up, away from the fort. I will outplay you, and managed to do exactly that. Bottom lane cleared out pretty well there. Blood Red, I mean, Robbie, he's just sieging anyway, doesn't need his mana. Top lane, there's a few spiders here. They've cleared out middle. Alex low on mana. No healing fountain available either. They might not be willing to pull the trigger. Valorant controlling the rotation quite well, but they're going for the play on Hanzo. The Valkyrie is good, and now they're looking for the play, but Alex, he doesn't have the mana for the Pyroblast. Robbie's dead interrupt as well, so first able to survive. Top lane, they do get about a third of a fort. It's not the worst outcome, all things considered. Alex, he's waiting for the healing fountain. Just a recall, man. If you don't have mana, you've done nothing anyway. You could be back on full and have your fountain available. Now, camp being started. Another hand-in instant from FPS, which is trying to interrupt it, but Bus Driver will not permit this. You don't have a ticket, and now Witcher interrupt on the jump. This could go really badly for them. Here's the Riptide, Ardent Defender, not yet available. Remember, it was used before unnecessarily. Now Wardred stunned up as well. It's 2 kills for FPS. There's a huge gem denial. There's no way in hell they're getting these. And this is so good for the blue team. Double kill, rises to hand-in coming in. They're not able to defend. They have no frontline. Ancestral healing was even used as well. This is so bad for Oasis. Now pushing top lane, FPS. They're going to get this top fort. They're posturing around to kill whoever tries to defend as well. But they're just happy to get the mid clear at the moment. Top absolutely gone. Alex taking low. Robbie nearly finding the kill here. Going around. They're going to save bottom. Now the rotation to middle, but the spider's low. Wardred's the only one here. There's no chance Johanna's dying. They're not going to lose any more. Witcher's trying to start a play. The Blazer Shield here. Here, your Drake, Valkyrie not connecting. Trying to use all the tanks as well instead of a backliner. I mean, there's no setup, sure, but they're not answering top lane. They're trying to fight instead. The spiders, these minions here, they do so much damage. They're a bit stupid, to be honest. There's going to be the keep wall as well on the boss line. And because they're taking so long, there's now time for FPS to make another play. Kale showing top lane. They're just posturing around bottom. Catching someone who's playing a little bit too far, but Wardred scouts it. I mean, he still needs a lot of damage for his trouble, but the map control is not to be disrespected here. Oasis, they're on the back foot. The XP still even though. They're not out of the game. They have the gems, even though they lost 20. They can still do a hand-in. They're not going to lose out on that just yet. Alex has 20. Grono has 15. These members have to stay alive. Drake as well, 17. None on the front line because they all died in the previous engagement. Now Drake taking a very ambitious rotation. We see it. Robbie and the Haymaker. Cassia playing on her own. It's like Storm League. Witcher gets the gemstone, jumps away. Wardred for the next one. Light bomb used. Iron Skin already here though. Rip tire. It's a zoning tire. Just gonna work on the mid fort now. There is no Cassia. The bunker dropped from Robbie very early on, leaving nothing to chance. But now without the bunker, he might be in trouble himself. No Cassia though, no damage. Stun on the Hanzo. Pyroblast interrupted there, pulled out of range. Robbie quite low. Ancestral healing not going to get off, but Johanna is taken out. Witcher walking into the route, and then there's more CC on top of it as well. And here, now Pyroblast on first. It's too late though, the Hanzo has received the healing. And does anyway, actually take it back. My god, that thing does some damage. Don't even need level 7 spell power. So now Valkyrie, Virus Sunset pulled out to safety. It's the 4v4 at the moment. Oasis Gaming, they're not willing to let it go just yet. They're going to get hand in the top lane. Alex gets the gems in. The waves need to be dealt with though. Top lane quite deep. Bottom lane even more so after Robbie clears this. And here's the rotation again. Your Drake has a friend at least. Witcher absorbing a lot of bait. Legs kind of split. And now they realize, hey, there's Cassie here. But it's too little too late. The push out is going to be in time though, so that spider's quite deep. Alex stuck with top lane as well, it's in the middle. Mid-wave Web Weaver, not too important though. Now, where are they going to push? They're currently trying to fight Murden. Blessed Shield, that's a mini-map cast. I'm going to call that one already. Bus Driver in the top lane, now needing to retreat. They are going to get the top forward, so the pressure on the top lane will be roughly even out. Which are not really able to clear though. Robbie and Incinerate Gauntlets getting some work done here. Keeping this bottom fort alive. And now gems were lost in the previous fights from FPS. Hanzo probably lost quite a few when he jumped over the wall to die to the Pyroblast. As actually, despite losing over 20, they're now ahead on the side of Oasis. Ready to hand in again. Robbie in the front line trying to play forward. No time to take this hard camp. They don't want another hand in World Red Iron Skin to absorb the charge. I'm going to make a play on Johanna. Now that was down. They're quite split. Alex has no friends. Going in anyway. Arrow could be really important here. Gets onto the Vega as well. Virus Sunset not going for the Haymaker, but gets another stun off, and Alex is taken down anyway. Haymaker on Groiner, but he's jumped over the wall thanks to a Junkrat. Robbie quite low, but surviving. And the split was mentioned before, and it was so important. Now the Tire trying to wait to Ireland, but not to do so. Witcher in trouble though. No more cooldowns. He's gone down. Iron Skin, Johanna picking up the gems, not able to step on the trap. Ward Red, can he make it out? He's level 16, he has so many blinds, summer shielding. The Drake, Martial Law can hit through the Murden blocks. They're trying to make the play in the 3v4 when Grono charging again, bites them to death. It's a double kill for the Vega. Ancestral healing to survive the fort. And they're not done yet. Our Oasis now handing, they have the gems, they need to get them all in though. Not willing to fight. R53 just moving back to the hard camp. Licking their wounds, thinking how the hell did this one go so badly maybe? As Battle Vega turning the play around when it looks so bad for them. Now lanes, top lane Alex pushing this one out. No, they're trying to look for the invade here. Valkyrie connecting only onto Blaze. It's not the greatest one. They can just play the waves. They don't need to this. This is too much. This is too much, you guys. You need to chill. Clear out the waves, push up your spiders, get the fort pressure, get closer to level 20, maybe start the boss with it. They're playing in the bottom lane though. They want this fort really badly by the looks of things. Which is clearing up top, but it's not that far push. Mid wave also not that far pushed. At least it's somewhat synchronized. They secure bottom. That's now going to be pushing onto the keep. Robbie in middle, uncontested. As what's the call? They're pushing middle. Sorry, bottom rather. Witcher, eyes on one tank. You drag. They're scared of Virus. The Haymaker could be really bad. They're almost level 20. They don't need to pull the trigger. Virus Sunset jumping away. He's going to be okay. Level 20, so close for the red team. Spiders pushing in all the lanes. Robbie in top. Everyone else middle as Bus Driver. Clearing middle, I suppose. They're making a play through the bottom lane, which is one of the more difficult ones to end, but this nice open area beneath the core can be very useful. Virus Sunset on the flank, looking for the Haymaker play onto Alex maybe. Blessed Shield does not connect, but in the meantime, Witcher making space on Bus Driver. Pyroblast on the Murden. He's going to be okay though, but Witcher says no. 50 health, he was nearly right, but jumping in again is the UL. Ardent's making some time for them as now they're looking for the play. Lex retreating into the bunker. They've blown all their cooldowns, so careful of that mine. That could have been bad. Nearly getting another kill there, Oasis. I wasn't ready for that one, but they had the level 20. They wanted to move in. Udrag still playing confidently. This is a Valkyrie upgrade. It's so important for this one to connect, and they don't have it at the moment, but they find a kill on Hanzo regardless. Lex mid pull, not enough to save him. Central healing enemy. They can keep fighting. They can keep fighting. There's no damage. Junkrat sucks as solo DPS. They're going in spread volley, doing what he can, and it's not a whole lot. Robbie on the side, trying to get UL. Vega healing up for the time being. Has the Q for 13. It's quite good from him. Robbie doesn't want to let them escape. They're low on mana, quite a few of them, but do they have a damage to Drake? It's Cassia, he's so immobile. Valkyrie just for zoning, trying to retreat, get everyone out. Let the minions do the work. There's a catapult on bottom and it's doing a lot of damage. Now they're just trying to hold him here. Interrupt on the Robbie. They're looking for this one. Johanna going in. A bus driver has no concussion. Minus up now, but Robbie's gone down anyway. Virus Sunset has to jump out to safety. They've got another kill. They're not done yet. Oasis Gaming, they want to bring us to game number 5 so badly. Pushing now in the bottom lane. Minions not necessary, I think, because this keeps so low. Hanzo's respawned. Viala could be important. Ancestral healing, not for 30 seconds. Adam Defender, not for 25. They might be able to find a kill with some burst if they get the lockdown, but they cannot. They lose bottom keep. Witcher, posturing, maybe wants to be aggressive, decides against it. And that was quite the sequence there from Oasis, wasn't it? Non-stop playing from the lead. FPS family dropping kills. I'm a little surprised it went the way that it did, to be honest. But now no one's really close to a hand, and we're having fighting in the middle. Valkyrie available. This thing is ridiculous. Let's have a look. 3 seconds silence and root. AoE 5-second blind on the target that's speared. It's so much crowd control if they can find this one. No blessed shield upgrade to go with it. As now everyone moves towards the one objective they can take for boss. Witcher though, getting giants, putting pressure on the boss lane. Iron Skin used by Johanna. Are they going to commit onto Ward Red? It seems very difficult. Going to get stunned up here as Robbie. They're going for the play. It's 45 members. No UL. They know this because it's on the cap. The Haymaker on Alex, but he's taken out there by the Reptile. Light Bomb to follow. Robbie gets the kill. It's stunned. Could be even worse though because Gwynna could be in trouble. Your Drake, Cassia completely alone. This hero sucks. They get 2 Oasis. They get 2. Oh, sorry, FPS. Oh no. They've died for the bottom camp. Playing forward, scared of them getting the boss. But none get engaged upon. I thought it was okay. Iron Skin, pretty good spell. But not enough to keep them alive in the 4v5. They're gonna get the hard camp. Boss, absolutely taken by FPS. Virus Sunset low, needs to recall. Bus driver also going back to deal with a push because it's quite strong. The boss probably won't end, but the hand in following it might. Lex handing in. And now Oasis. All they can do is try and kill the boss without their damage dealers. The Haymaker from Virus Sunset. So important in that last fight. Bringing Kelfas into a team. Junkrat Bus Driver nearly brought him to safety with the increased knockback of the tire. But following through was Robbie with a light bomb. Secure the kill on Alex. No ancestral healing to save him. Half a keep remaining. Bottom force will be taken. And the gems is another problem. They lost quite a few in the deaths. 53 FPS, they have enough to hand in. Oasis don't. World Red spotted here, playing for the flank. First looks to be a target of a Blessed Shield that's used. Here's the Valkyrie, doesn't connect, but first he's pulled to safety. The Pyroblast again pulled out of range actually. Robbie so low though, no bunker available. Here's the tire. Going to get only one. Arrow sails wide thanks to a knockback. They're trying to chase. Ward Red gets the engage from Bus Driver. Not sure about this one. And UL's on the flank. They're so completely fucked here, Lex. You have no friends. Pyroblast, you can't counter it. Witcher wanted more. Witcher doesn't need more. Bus Driver jumping to safety, but they've got the kill on Anduin. And now what do they do? We've seen a few failed boss attempts by this team so far. Are they willing to try another one? So end attempts. The answer appears to be no for the time being, but they don't have the gems either. There's a few on the map though, there's a few top. There's quite a bit middle. They're still fighting though. Witcher on his own. Stunned up on the jump. It's a disaster. Minus 25 there. Witcher going down. FPS family now able to play forward once again. Going in. Virus Sunset. The charges there. The damage is so good from the Hanzo at this point in the game. Deleted was Cassia. Guano trying to get the gems, but there aren't any remaining. And now ancestral healing used. Can the doggy survive? Can he kill actually is another question that needs to be answered. As the tire, he's gonna be killed. Rhaegar down. It's 3 kills for FPS. The arrow on Johanna. Robbie there as well. And the Stormbolt. The CC is so beautiful from these members. They get a 4th kill. FPS. Alex, the sole survivor. Virus Sunset. Wants more but can't find it. And they might have done it now, but I'm scared to call us early given how things have gone so far. But they have enough gems. They're handing in now. The waves are in a pretty good start, and Bus Driver, I'm not sure about this call. I think I'd rather you cleared out the minion wave here. Bring that spider further forward, but going for the giants. At this stage of the game, there's so much momentum, there's so much adrenaline. Can be difficult to make the macro calls, but the giants are taken. The spider's eventually going to clear out the catapults and join with them. But the play on top lane is going to happen first. Poking down the keep, it's down to a quarter. They can absolutely end through this even without kills. We're 23 minutes, level 23. Johanna now respawning. Vara Sunset can do everything on this Haymaker Murden. Need to see if can find the angles. Clear on the spider. Pretty good so far. But the top keep goes down. Webby in the middle. It's gotten the wall. Rotation coming out now from 53. They're not going to try and end. They're just happy to open up the map. Boss will be available soon for them if they can force Oasis back. But the mid keep is completely fine. And they're so late on the bottom one, everyone will be down there for the defense. There's no push in the middle as well. So our game is not done just yet. Robbie posturing on the bottom lane in case someone gets a little bit too ambitious. Alex gonna spot it out. No Pyroblast upgrade, of course, is the range on the Flame Strike for the more standard one. Now Violet Sunset playing forward. Could be in trouble here if they wanted to pull the trigger, but with Andal on the enemy team, you can't blame them for being reserved. But they hold. They have a few minions to kill, but they held. Oasis Gaming. Now, 40 gems for FPS, 25 more for the Handen. They're actually closer to the next Handen than Oasis because of how many deaths have been happening. Violet Sunset eating some damage, Ward Red on the way in case that... Are they really going to fight over the hard camp for the game? Ardent Sentries very early. Blessed Shield on Hanzo, pulled out. One pull remaining. Anduin saving the day there. That could have been another Pyroblast kill for sure. And now they're looking for the moves in the bottom lane. Best driver, here we go, light bomb from Murden onto so many members of the tire, and the arrow, waiting for the arrow to go through as well, and the ancestral healing AoE. Lex might be the first one to go down, though, as Witcher jumps on top of him for the kill. Guodo down to 1 health, it's so ridiculous. How does he survive? That's the luckiest bastard I've ever seen. As on the other side, Jarell taken down, nearly got first, but not quite. The rest of FPS, they're trying to kill. The Storm Shield from Johanna will keep him alive, and now Robbie could be the one in trouble. Goes into the bunker, trying to wait for a team to come, but there's no Andrew. He's going in to try for Alex, but not to do so. The chain heal is there from Gordo, and now second tire from the bus driver. Can he get out? He has no concussion mine for 3 seconds. The Valkyrie connects. More gems lost, and Oasis win the fight. What is going on? We're at 26 minutes, and yet we still don't have a win for either team. Now we're moving up to the boss. This looks pretty safe, at least. And I'm just going to point out that this guy, Gordo, he has to thank his lucky stars that he's still here. And if he went down, it could have been more as well. Robbie could have found the kill on Alex. But that Rhaegar lived on 1 health. And I think if I was FPS family, I would be molding with this game state. Very unlucky, I think, for them to not find that one. But as a result, they lost the fight. Oasis get the boss. There's no Handen to go with it. The top keep is completely intact. So this will not end the game, is my prediction, actually. Bus driver going to respawn. There's no minion waves to come with it. 27.5 minutes. Boss in the top lane. No one looking for a flank is what I would say, but Virus Sunset just can't resist. Witcher spots it out. DJ, where do you play as Cassia? You're playing Cassia in the first place. You didn't take movement speeds level 13. You need to be so careful because we have sent the CC from the FPS family. Muradin, Blaze, Light Bomb, Hanzo, Junker Flop. They find the pick. No. The Valkyrie was used, but there's a war on the way. The team is nearby via the sunset. Gonna be fine. Remember, ult upgrade from Cassia. Losing that one's quite important. Now Valkyrie, they're just playing defensively. FPS, they want out of this game. Just gonna push middle. They're nowhere near a hand in. It's so difficult for them to win from this point. Unless they can do it for a fight, so they might as well just play for one. Virus spotted out over the wall. Robbie in a very interesting pocket here. One thing I'm going to point out is Yvel did not take Hammer 16. I wonder if we had it, there'd be some kills onto Hanzo in the last fight with it. Haven't really been able to keep track of how much I've done from this cleave talent, but no one's picked it in a long time. It's all about that percent damage and armor reduction on the hammer these days. And now Virus, he might have found a bit of a purchase there from Mega, but they waited out. Ancestral healing onto Alex. The Haymaker now being used, but your Drake's already gone. There's more than one kill threat, and now they're jumping in for more. 53 FPS. They are pissed. They want to be done with this one. The tire onto 2, nearly resetting. Cassia is gone. All eyes were on the Kael'thas. It was just a bait. Now they're trying to end through bottom, but this is going to be difficult. That's a full health keep. I really don't know what we can do here. Other than bait or kills, which we are maybe getting, we got our own defender at least. It's not bad. Oasis Gaming, you don't need to be so determined to hold this. Wait for your Cassie to be spoiled. Try again in a 5v5. They really don't end, I promise you. But they're playing for it anyway. It's another Riptire from Bus Driver CDR. Gets another 2 hits. They'll be back in 20 seconds. They're eating a few flame strikes here as Robbie. And once again, we're playing for the hard camp. And actually, concussion mine from Joker, maybe saving them there, and went for Light Bomb. Nothing from it. Robbie as well, having to drop the bunk to stay alive. And now we're fighting for the point. Witcher knocked away, though. First got to get the kill. Remember, there's no Arden defender. That guy's dead. That guy's dead. It's another stagger death. Hard camp taken by FPS. As we have 30 minutes into this absolute banger of a game, number 4. And we're no closer to ending it. We're 40 gems away on FPS. We're 40 gems away on Oasis. The boss is in a minute and a half. There's still quite a few forts remaining. They're fighting the bottom. They have to walk all the way around. It takes a while. No, you can't kill Cassia like this. I was going to be so mad if I saw Cassia lose the game like that. But the stun doesn't connect. They're still playing forward though, of course, with a man advantage. There's nothing really to get though with this lead. Just waiting for that gem counter to slowly climb up. And it's gonna take a while. But House comes up. Boss in 40. Everyone will be alive as we're level 26. Eventually this game will end, but I can't promise you when. My lord shatters. But we have a small window, so hopefully you're taking it to grab a cup of coffee, go and feed your dog, do whatever you need to do. But the FPS family are hunting. They are looking for someone to walk where they shouldn't, and your dragon might just do it. Oh, Cassia. Okay. Checks it with a Q. Still playing forward though without the tanks. They're clearing middle. I feel like there's a missed assignment here. As the boss is up. FPS just posturing at the moment. Wardred going to face check. Doesn't blow Iron Skin. Just yet. Charge from Blaze for CC chain is pretty good. Haymaker use. Ancestral healing though. This might be an overreaction from Oasis. It looked quite good from those. Now here's for Tire. Valkyrie just barely missing Lex. Stun, Bless Shield on Robbie. This knockback is quite big, and now Wardred could be the one in trouble. The hammer from Witcher is so good to prevent the Light Bomb. And now Bash Driver has a reset. but tires are coming in. The defensive cooldowns already used from Oasis, and now Cassia knockback. Here's the play, trying to get the kill here on her, and they will get it. 53 FPS with the first. They're looking for more. Alex stunned up. Virus trying to make the play. Grono knocked into all of them, dodging away as best as possible. Going to go down. The Blaze falls as well, but Ward Red is gone as well. That's the gems. The Pyroblast. This might kill. It scales 5%. Boom! Alex presses R the skill button and makes it a 3 for 2. But we're so late in the game. We're happy to start the boss. Alex showing on the map, which eats that trap with the unstop. Nicely done. They can't do the boss. They just lost all their gems because Hanzo died, and Blaze, importantly, was set onto the right side of the map. He had a few gems and taken out 2. So if they can't get this boss FPS, they've gained nothing, but they've got the flank now on Alex. They've got the flank on Alex. This looks ridiculous because it is. He dodges the Stormbolt though. Going into the Light Bomb, he can't dodge that one. The Hammer nearly makes it happen though. It's now the rewind play. They've caught him out. Alex so far forward. He's gone. Witcher now dodging away from Concussion Mine. Respawns are coming. Our defender used quite early. Dreg, Valkyrie, but there's no play to be had from it. It's a 4v5 though because the Kale Fast is taken out. The waves need to be answered on the bomb side of the map. It's this bottom lane about to keep. But because of it, they're now playing down numbers on the top lane. Virus Sunset has the amount to jump out though. Maybe, just maybe, there could have been a free cleanse from Johanna. Walk forwards, bless shield, get the kill. Without Valkyrie and Kael'thas, it would be hard though. Oasis closer to getting the hand in terms of gem count, but then handing him in will be another question altogether. As we have crossed the 35-minute mark, this might be a Hero Stars record for the season. Transparent if anyone else, if you're in chat. How are we looking for the longest game? Because I present to you this one. We're level 27, we're 35 minutes in, and it's not Division 5, it's Division 2. Alex has respawned. Once again, the hard camp invades. This time it will go through. What can we do with it? Very little, to be honest, but Virus Sunset is looking for the plate of his damages. They're still not respecting Murden. But the hard camp goes down. The cadders are stacking again. Someone needs to answer it. Virus Sunset's not really the one you want to send. Robbie's gonna get the recall off Lord Raid a bit slow there. Can still be answered. Look at these things. That was 3 shots and they got about half the shield. I mean, there's no point me trying to just commentate every little thing that happens because none of it matters. All that happens is that the teams fight, it's an even trade and they lose their gems. We're posturing now around the Handen, but no one has enough to get an objective. Wardred's playing forward though. Iron Skin's gone. Virus Sunset Alex could be in trouble here, but here's the play onto the Kael'thas. The Purge not available, it seems. Ancestral Healing will be used. Alex staying alive for time being. He's in the middle of all of them. There's Kael'thas is tanky though. Interrupt on the Pyroblast. They keep him alive. Appeal is there from the team. Spread volley. Are they going to get the Kael'thas? The answer is no, and Robbie's the one who goes down instead. Virus Sunset still chasing though. Is the murder, but he doesn't have the damage on his own. In the meantime, the Witcher keeping everyone safe. This time the Pyroblast goes off. By goes that guy. Holy shit, he's thrown over to the top keep, or where it would be. Does that thing scale in knockback range the longer the game goes on? Because if it does a Blizzard, your next patch, add it. That would be awesome. It's 2 kills for Oasis. They're now going to start the boss. This time I think it will happen. They have to deal with bottom lane as well. Junkrat has the tire available. In theory, that can be reset after reset. Ward Rage should not allow such a play though. Last boss took the top lane keep. Now it's onto a naked core. Surely this is it, as we're about to hit level 28 for 53 FPS. Just making sure the side inside the pop. They need to make sure there's no random core damage but they need to hit this boss as well. Without the front line, it's difficult for them to stand up. No, they're not playing for a hand then. So safe here, but the rest of the team's not interested. This is a split call. They don't have enough gems to do this. The rest of the team is playing with the boss. The stun from Robbie. Your Drake could be in trouble here. Here's the tire. Going to be killed off. Actually, no. It gets the double head here. Guys, please hand it now. You've wasted your boss. This is ridiculous. We're choking, I think. Going in as Witcher. Light bomb there. Going to be interrupted though. And now, Lex, how the hell did you get there? That guy's dead. They got the Anduin, so we're back on. We're back on to end the game first, taking so much damage, jumping away as best as possible. This boss does ridiculous damage. They have finally ended this game and brought us to game number 5. How much boss health? A lot. It was enough. Game 5. Yeah, I don't have any hard analysis for this one. It became a complete shit show. That's all I've got to say. I'm not going to pretend and sit here that the comp matter. Well, okay, let's talk about a few things. Via Sunset, with the Light Bomb, with the Haymaker Murden, even to the end, these immobile backliners were in so much trouble. I maintain that Halcyon nearly lost them the game as the final pick. 7 deaths on your dealer is not what you want to see. Alex, though, with the skill button, don't be fooled by that damage. It scales 5%. And when you're at level 28, that extra scaling advantage adds up a lot. I don't have silver scrapes prepared. I wasn't ready for this. This is awesome. We're down to 3 maps. We don't have a decision yet. I'm going to go download Silver Scrapes and throw them to a short break, and then we'll have game 5. We're here. Game 5. I was not ready for it. Where's my music? Where's my fucking music? There we go. After what is probably the longest game of... Slow that down a little. After what's probably the longest game of Season 23, we have made it to game number 5. FPS family. The Big Sky Temple. This is what I wanted to see last time. Bring them to a big map, play your Illidan, play your Samurai, play all the nonsense you have, and bring it all out here, because this is where you thrive. And now we're here. Game number 5. Trying to make it happen. But you can only ban 2 things. Vikings could be one of them. Abatha could be another. On the Samuro, we've seen this both times on the big maps. Bus driver has been Genji on both times, because that's one you want to get rid of. And Nubarak. Cocoon was the problem, they say. It did quite a bit for them in the Ultimate game. It's true. Chatterman has the point. This map can be very annoying to the Spider Queen because you can go resistance. I promise you 100% I'll gift you all a sub if we go longer this game. Just kidding, I won't. But Medivh is banned. Vikings open, Illidan open, Genji open. There's other picks as well that we might see that are open. FPS. Where did he go wrong? It's a Maiev ban. They thought Anu was the problem. They've been keeping Hogger on lockdown for a while. It will remain. First pick. What do you do from here? Sylvanas left open. First time in the series. We've seen it 4 times now, banned by Oasis. Dahaka, excellent. Witcher getting that one. And now are we going to see the same thing? It's going to be Genji Monk. It's going to be Greymane Monk. Greymane Genji, Rhaegar, Abatha. Show me your aggressive plays. 53 FPS. I know you have them. Light bomb with Genji. All aboard the bus driver bus, it seems. There were some huge light bombs in the last game, but Witcher on Yrel did a very good job preventing some of them that could have been catastrophic. This will be a lot more reliable though, 4 FPS. And here we are again. It's Li Ming and Rhaegar. We were not sold on the Li Ming, despite the win. Diablo looked like the weakest tier of that game, and then maybe Li Ming was afterwards. But Alex, game 5, going back to it, varying the ban. Just trying to make the game as easy as possible for Bus Driver here. You can't do anything weird like Ufa, I think it's too difficult, you need a wave clear. You've picked Li Ming, it's not great. There's no room for more Abatha removed. I really don't mind Illidan, they've given you a target Li Ming. You can hunt in here if you really want. Let's see something aggressive. 53. You can't change your playstyle now. Murden, yes, much better hero. Sylvanas left open for the first time. This is so good for them, I think. Brilliant picks. Now, what do you do? Maiev. It worked very well previously, but they have a range hero now, Sylvanas. I mean, he can play quite so. Diablo. Ward Red Diablo. On a big map. Here's Vikings. I'm not gonna beat around the bush here. I think 53 have seen their game 3 draft with the Genji, with the Vikings. Well, and their game 2. And they've managed to fix it with Murden instead of Diablo. Much more reliable to engage. Much more consistent. Much less vulnerable if things go badly. And we have some very unexpected roles. We're seeing 2 Vikings players on the same team that aren't Terran 2. I wasn't expecting it. But game number 5 for all the marbles and for the last spot in the Division 2 playoffs. Blue team, 53 FPS family. They're in danger getting reverse swept here. Bus Driver Sylvanas, Robbie Kenobi on the Vikings. First is Genji, Bus Driver Sylvanas, and Lex Anderin once again. Red team Oasis Gaming, it's Alex, Li Ming, Bruno Vega, and Yajeg Maev. This time Wardred. That's not Jahada, unfortunately, it's Diablo, and Witcher on Dahaka. Holding level 1. Are you going to pick W here? Is this what we're doing in Sylvanas? The rattiness has begun. An expected bottom. FPS strike top lane. The drag hits, but the tower's disabled. Maev in the area. Pulls them back, at least. It could have been a lot worse. Sleeping, Alex staying bottom. And now, here we go again. How are we going to deal with these Viking side lanes? It was pretty spooky last time around. Alex so far forward. What is this? Virus, stun hits, first blood. So easy for FPS family. Drake trying to match on Maev. And already I'm getting a little scared for Oasis, but Eric, caught, runs the other way on 5 health. Survives. What's going on? Give me my music back. Need for Sky Temple tunes to ring out in game 5. There's now Wardred. They're playing against Vikings. Here's the Huck as well. They're looking for the invade here. They've got the tether on Lex. That guy is super dead. They get the response kill. Virus Sunset able to jump out. First purged. Bruno trying to be the battle support again. But it's only 1 kill. The invade vote success. And now moving back up to top lane is indeed Speed. This is a little awkward. Olaf apparently fast enough to body block that. I wasn't aware of this. Of course, the Harker can just press Dark Swarm and go through, but really don't have it for the wave clear. Hard camps being done by both teams. Playing to the book. Robbie gonna not give a wall stand there for Baylog. These Viking kills are important, of course. Ward Red, 10 souls per kill. Sky Temple can be difficult for Diablo to find them normally. And we have now Genji. Why am I even trying to hype it up? He just presses W. He's okay. But they're trying to play on the other side of the map. They're not interested in matching Sylvanas with the booster camp. It's just Witcher here. Now your Drake will do a bit to assist us. Gets the pull. Imagine if our teammates here. This could have been bad for Bus Driver. But they're trying to play bottom lane. Healing totem this time for Grono. I wasn't expecting that one. Eric sitting on the point with Robbie. Bus Driver going back, taking some damage from Maev. Now there's a big fight in the middle here, but they don't have Alex. Just hitting minions as Li Ming. Not my favorite pastime, but here we are. Now Vikings standing on both points. Drake nearly again getting the kill on the Eric, but he survives. Baylog taken out though. In the middle lane. Plus 10 for Diablo. He's now at 67. It's not bad for this point of the game. He's taking damage. Purge will be used. Drake finds Olaf kill as well. So now it's points in control of Oasis, maybe. Rush Driver trying to move forward. Witch is coming in. Level 7 around the corner for the Reds. It's now not going into the Arcane Orb. It's now stunned. Bus Driver, he's okay. There's no spells. Witcher drag available in just a few autos. But for control is pretty good from Oasis. As they get the drag and now on the bird, and down goes Virus. They're finding the plays so far. Bus Driver trying to leave us, pushing up in the mid lane. Ward Red maybe just going to look for Eric. Not even going to go for it. Olaf getting shots on top lane, but now Red team is here. Witcher matching the slope. The XP ahead for the Reds. Wolves are being lost. Bus Driver spotted moving in. The spells don't quite find them though. As now the Tether going in as Sylvanas. This could be really bad. And down he goes to Dre Gotch Maev. This is being quite the problem for our team in blue. As Ward Red moving up, they're trying to fight for the top point. Get the last shot. Tether onto again. First is the target, it looks like, but Swift Strike will get him out. Violet Sunset too tanky to be hit at this point in the game. They will get Olaf Alex going forward, but the spells don't hit. There's something happening in the bottom lane. But the temples do go in favor of Oasis. Wait, I didn't start a prediction. Hang on. Oasis won game 4. Let's start another one. I'm so sorry, my little chatters. Here we are, game 5. Do your prediction. We're a bit late, but it's okay. We might be going to 38 minutes. Playing up in the top lane at the moment, but Bus Driver's just getting a free game here. Didn't quite bring the minions up though, so this push nowhere near as bad as it could have been. Drag not connecting. So that must be okay. Alex gonna clear us out. Ward Red eating some damage, but the Soul Shield, the Diablo will be fine. Now, Lightning Breath, please. Okay, there we go. No Apocalypse in this game. Bottom camp, invade. They're level 10. Violet Sunset spotted out. Gonna try and prevent it, but Maev does not care. Disc completely wide though. No stun against the wall on first. Invade successful, but no kills will come of it. Eric in trouble. Grono not committing though. Run, my little boy, and get out to safety. No one. Oh, there we go. We do have people betting against them. So, for once, we have people betting on both teams. It's a rare occurrence in this channel. Funnily enough, this happens when you don't have that many viewers. It's okay though. This game is absolutely worth viewing. It's now first is maybe trying to make a play on the invade. Disc used. Eric taken out, but Li Ming didn't get a reset off it, I believe. Alex throwing orbs on below. Goes in with the E. It's pretty nice damage. Isolation on the murder, but he got the jump in time. It's not a big play, but it is in favor of Oasis. The Haka Recalling, needs to go top lane, get some XP. Haymaker on the ward red, but he's doesn't go over the wall. Completely fine this time. I suppose the totem is just a teal Diablo, right? So difficult to get anything meaningful done with a chain heal, but no one's standing on the point at the moment as Drake was getting the top lane camp. It's pretty good for them, to be honest, though. Balog not able to answer that one. No explosive attacks. I mean, he will, but it's gonna be very slow. It's now an interest in fighting. Sylvanas is your dealer. You can run around the map. Now, we need to see good response here from Oasis. Eric slowing him down as best as possible, but the damage on the fort is pretty good. The Witch is coming as well. They're really trying to make this one happen, but the Dragon's only on the minion, and so is for Tether. The disc goes wide too, and they can't find a play. Robbie with Eric interrupting the point here. Ward Red can't get more shots off, but they found Olaf in mid lane at least. Alex, are you even going to get this? The answer is no. Isolation on Genji. The Drag looking for this one, but Anduin is in the area. Protection will be used. Witcher taking damage. Guono very early in session. Doesn't get much healing as a result. It was a little too early. Not something you often say. Veigar's gone. Can they get return kills? No commits by your Drag. Robbie played again to the bottom lane. Finishing off that temple. Striking back 53 FPS. Disc wide as we're still trying to fight here without Veigar. Vikings slowly moving away top lane. This booster camp, like I said before, it's a huge problem for them. Your Jager looks a little bit weird not being in time for a temple, but they're getting a lot of value from it. And now the Leeming damage is starting to come through. One drag secures for kill and not off and full. Balog and Eric, they keep it alive, but on 1 health. The next top lane temple, if they can get any shots basically, it'll go down. Bottom fort is forfeit. Down on fort is not where you want to be as the Viking comp. Now they're looking for the play on Dahaka. Burrow lasts a while, but he's no Lurker Strain. Can't find the light bomb though, because it's Speedy Gonzalez, Max Verstappen, taken out of the air. There's now the Haymaker on Alex, but he's away to safety. Seems as everyone else is going in, but Virus Sunset's not having any of it. They will get this Leeming. Gruner trying to help, but can't reach first over the wall. Can they get anything on him? The answer's no, because no one's such a hitting. The F-Shield is used, but it's not enough. And now the Genji first might be the target, stunned up against the wall, but there's no damage to top of it. Now the X-Strike instead, Veigar down. FPS family, they get another kill. It's 3 for them in the end. First wants another 3 health. This is so stupid. Down he goes in the end. Bash Driver using all the amount to try and go in. No E available. Witcher has respawned. Coming in for the fight. But they are going to put the disc on Murden and secure the easy camp. We are already having quite the shit show, as now it's a tether on the Murden, but Lex will pull to safety. Temples will be up soon. Robbie's got some push in top lane in the middle of all this though. The Vikings putting the pressure on the map. They're up about 3/4 of a level now. Level 16s will be a problem for the next objective phase possibly. Robbie just buying so much time with these Vikings. Olaf now sitting on bottom. Everyone's just posturing on middle. They can't do anything. They're scared to move bottom because then it could be a play top lane. But they can't really fight either. This is why Diablo can struggle. Bruno's holding top. Not for target you want. I think there's going to be a Witcher up there instead. So, actually going to leave. And now Robbie gets the free capture here. So, they're trying to fight for bottom instead. I'm not sure about this one. Witcher mid of everyone. Can't find the drag. Stormbolt connects. Witcher goes into the burrow. Going to be okay for the time being. Containment disc on the Murden. Dodges away from the Shadow Charge of that one. Ellen's bottom. It's level 16 for the blue team. Light bomb used. They want to make the play there. The pillage is really well timed actually, but Bruno's going to pay for his life. Down he goes now. Alex, there's no fort here. Trying to get out. Ward Red, so use the Soul Shield. It doesn't matter though. The Drag really trying to turn someone around though, but it's not a fight they can win. Falling through is Bus Driver. The Drag, even our Mighty Maiev, will fall. That's 4 kills. Witcher goes top lane, but the Vikings are here to shut him up. FPS family in complete control of game number 5 in the series. And because it's not Tomb of Spider Queen, this actually gives them a meaningful lead. Minions will be here soon. They're going to get the bottom keep. Respawns nowhere near in time. Witcher, what can you do? The answer is nothing. You can't end here though, guys. Don't don't pull an Oasis, I'm going to call it. As in the meantime, Robbie with Balog pushing top lane. The Vikings have done a lot of work for them in this game. And now they're backing off into the boss level 16, about to be hit, but there's no room on the map. Olaf could just play distraction here onto Wardred, who's clearing the mid lane. We've got no 16, the Hucker's top lane. He has the bow in 5 seconds, so we can make a fight for the boss. Are we going to flip the boss here with a 2-level lead and so many buildings? The answer's no, because the Haymaker sends him out to safety. Drake trying to get in on the point, not able to do so in time. Is now, can they at least win the fight? Containment disc on Sylvanas, trying to get the tether. The lightning breath is used. All they can find is Eric. Olaf in trouble, going to be taken out, but the boss will secure 2 Vikings, a price you'll happily pay for it. Robbie continuing the pressure top lane the whole time. Rest of the team grabbing the booster camp. We're just going to spot it out, but there's so many FPS members here. Yeah, the Haka cannot stop it. Get the drag under the tower. This could be bad for them, but the pull is there from first. Isolation thrown into the air. Boss going onto the core doesn't really matter. Top lane, the boost camp also doesn't matter as far as structures directly, but this is still map control for the blue team. No objective for some time though. Balog, Noble Warrior, you fought well, you got a lot of push, but Alex will kill you this time. As more camps are taken, the entire map is painted blue. Let's just toggle division for a moment. You have nothing. They're trying to find a play on first. They got the containment. There's Rex thrown away. He can't actually pull this on. He's forced out, but the Swift Strike was midway through already. X Strike used on top of it. I don't think first was ready for that one. The pull was there as well from Lex. Genji goes down anyway. I think he must be a little bit annoyed and probably also confused about why he ended up there. X Strike was unnecessary, but they turned around so quickly. Look at this, just off on their own. Wardred and your Drake, the Light Bomb and the Arrow, able to get the kill, but they can't kill the Diablo. Now Bash Driver running the wraps around them. Li Ming, they got the kill, Witcher, and now it's a reset for them. Wardred surviving thanks to Ancestral. Their map pressure is here though, Giants and Catters. Vikings use play again, that's quite a big cooldown for them in terms of applying the global pressure. But Oasis have the advantage for a bit. The Haka goes back though. Bottom temple still going to be taken by FPS. They're still going even despite everything. And they are also up their level 20s. Mid's keep is going to be okay. They're not even holding it. Li Ming recalls. They're scared of a backdoor, but I don't think they're striking ghosts. FPS, they're chilling. They're up on siege, up on XP, they're up on map pressure. These guys just want temples. Olaf died. I don't see how that one happened. That was Sunset, gets out to safety. Dying to minions. With Fury of the Storm, I'm not convinced. Now, Robbie, have you been spotted here? The answer is no. They're just killing the Giants. And everyone shows bottom, and you know what that means? We can make our strike on the other side of the map. Best Drive's going to turn off. They get the keep. Can Lex get out is the question. Containment disc only hitting on Murder, and it's not the target you want. The opportunity to here though for the team in red, so this might be the fight that they go for regardless of it. Fighting the Spellman though could be a huge mistake. Light Bomb hitting onto the Vega, who is a target. Grenadiers can't get the sister hitting off. Not dying just yet though. The healing does not go through though in any case, as that's the healer down. Li Ming not able to get that reset, being chased around by first as Eric was gone. Advantage over to FPS family. As the fight was quite disjointed in the spell armor as well. They're desperate for anything as soon as they can see the enemy team. But FPS family are playing the map very well. Now they can slow this down a bit by getting kills here. If Witcher goes after Balog, it'll be something. Wardred thinking about going top by lane, can't. Alex maybe in trouble here. If Li Ming dies here, it's tragedy. Goes down, I don't even know how this happened, what are we fighting for? Playing up minions, I suppose. But now with Li Ming gone, Word Red in trouble as well. It's 10 seconds until Vega's here, which means Word Red, no healing. It's another kill for them. Diablo will respawn with assaults. Maya trying to turn around so badly. 4 with the isolation. It's pretty big by the remaining members of Oasis, but is it big enough is the question. As your drag looks to be a target, but Grono has returned. Essential healing going to be used, keep him alive. Bus Driver going, sorry, that's first on Genji. My mistake. Taken out. And now, I think the FPS, they did overplay that one there. Again, you're ahead on everything. Just get temples, just get boss. But they're playing fast, they want to be out of the series. They did not want to reach Game 5. But mistakes like that could cost them it. As now Rush Talk in behind, Light Bomb is going to be used onto the backline, but Witcher is making space. Nothing is connecting right for the time being. They maybe now have a play on Lex, pulled in by the Terra. Bus Driver doing what he can, but it's not enough. And Anduin still alive. No, double root. He's out. In the meantime, Warlord holding the temple as best as possible, but the keeps are all down. Can you win with 3 keeps down on Sky Temple? I think the answer is no. We'll see if anything can happen though, as 2 Vikings will be taken out. Olaf, maybe just press play again already. Here we are. Lord Red could be in trouble here. It's not an Orc attack squad at least, but without the Soul Shield, now need to get out to make some space. Trying to go back in to keep the fight on. The Witcher is now here. They really want this temple, but they need to be done with it quickly because the waves are in such a bad state. Boss has come back up. Robbie just trying to slow them down. Don't let them hit the minions. Boss available could be absolutely everything though in this game. As first, will be okay. Containment just goes wide. It's a short cooldown, 40 seconds, but that's quite a lot of time at this point in the game. Switch is going to go back to defend. 3 keeps to 1 at least, so only 2 lanes of pressure, but they have to retreat. They cannot stay out on the map. The side lanes are too much of a problem. Needing to help their Dahaka and do it quickly. But Baylog's pushing in top lane, and the rest of FPS, they're hitting the boss. They're hitting the boss, no one is coming to contest it. Can you defend against the boss with no buildings? Again, I think the answer is no, but we're about to find out because Vara Sensei is looking to make the play. Drake could be stunned, could be Haymaker, then the rest of the team just making off for boss at the moment. World Red split into the team. Vara Sensei in trouble in the containment. It's going to use for jump. Lex has the pull available though. Ancestral healing used. They get a kill, but the core is in trouble. Robbie's pushed up top lane. That's 2 catapults. Mid lane has catapults as well, which is trying to clear those. The rest of the team desperately hitting the boss for all they have. The Bus Driver next to on the flank. They cannot be too far forward here. But also they need to deal with this thing. Ward Red, Light Bomb used on first. Light Bomb going to be hit with the X-Strike onto Alex. Taken out so quickly. No Rhaegar to keep him alive. And now a boss is being walked into the core. The boss is going into the core. They're trying to get kills here with Diablo, with Rhaegar. But even if they did, I don't think it mattered. Bus Driver stands his ground, unstoppable, dealing damage back. Boss hitting the core, 80% and dropping. First buying time of Genji being a distraction. They're going for Bus Driver under the core. The boss still tanky. They've done a 53 FPS family. They don't allow the reverse sweep. They win game number 5 and they will move to the semi-finals. But make no mistake about it, Oasis had them work for it. The kill score is so close, but the problem is in the map control. You have the Haka, that's great, but my Ming. These heroes cannot exist on their own versus comp. Genji, Murden, Anduin, Sylvanas. This is such a great 4-man roaming squad with the Vikings. Robbie playing forward on the sidelines. Keeping the lanes pushed, denying the vision available to Oasis. When anyone steps up on the lane, we saw so many picks from team. Even though they got killed in a team fight sometimes, it doesn't matter. When the kills came through for Oasis, they couldn't capitalize, they couldn't push a lead. They were choked out on vision twice for the boss. A fantastic series. But it will be 53 FPS that win. Moving into the semi-finals. So if I pull up the bracket again. Obviously, the win not updated just yet. But always late. winning in the other lower bracket quarterfinals. 53 FPS family. Always late are the next opponent, Marvin Acropolis' team. Top side of the bracket tomorrow, Team Cat Blue vs Madness. I will not be casting that one though, because if I swap over to Div1 Cup here, we have a fun one. Island Banger, Fakes is Fakes, tomorrow, 7 o'clock British time, 8 o'clock European time. This will be such an important series. Can Freaks prove that playing the map is better than being famous players? We will find out soon. Once again, congratulations, 53 FPS on the win here. That was a series. I've been streaming for 3 hours. I'm also made to do this solo as well because someone booked scrims.